Yo, what's that word, y'all? First thing I'm gonna say, man, is I want to get condolences out to Ryan Sandberg, man. That's my favorite baseball player ever, bro. Condolences to him and his family. But this is whatever the fuck I want podcast. It's Talk Shit Tuesday. We get the brothers on. Joe, what's the word, fool?
What's the word? What's the word?
Chilling, chilling, chilling like a killer. So tonight we're gonna start off with some sort of men's mental health question. And my question is, can men ask for help? And I'm gonna start out with the reason I stated that question because society kind of like myself included, society like teaches men to be strong, silent, and self-reliant at all costs. And um, we don't really like to ask for help or confide in nobody or whatever. Um, and I say again, myself included, because I have a huge ego. You know what I'm saying? I never ever find a ear to listen to or no shit like that. And I think that's just some shit that needs to change in the way we handle things, because at the bottom of that is it just leads to a lot of anger and shit. And as men, I just think that's some that we need to openly talk about to kind of like start breaking the cycle on that shit. What's your What's your thoughts on it, Joe?
um, that's a loaded question, man. That's a loaded question. Um, when you mean by ask for help, what do you mean by that? Like what? Ask for
What I mean,
advice?
yeah, yeah, because we have to we have to figure it all out, everything out on our own, and don't ever ask for help. And whether it be advice, and help could come from a lot of different ways. Help could come from a friend. Help could come from a mentor, therapist, general conversations. In my experiences, we kind of just hold everything in and don't really talk to no motherfucking body. What's going on,
Okay,
Jeff?
so my thing is if you're talking about mental wise, like going to a therapist or something like that, yeah, then I'm not doing that. But as you talking about asking for help, like calling my mom and asking her, "Hey, how did you do this? Or you do that?" I do that all the time. I think us as men overlook things like that. Most things that are precious in the world, women knows, and um you wanna holler at them and get their advice because sometimes they are um I want to say patient with their thoughts. With us, we're rational. We just jump at it. So I think it is okay to ask for help. But I do understand what you're saying about it's a stigma. It's a society says you weak if you're a man and you ask for help. Now me as a father and me as a husband, um, I'm a man's man. Like I stated a couple of weeks ago, I'm not gonna ask nobody to do nothing for my household.
Right. See,
I don't think nothing wrong. I don't think nothing is wrong with that. I think every man on this earth should be able to stand on his own too, and find a way. But as far as like finding asking for advice and asking for stuff that men are not actually good at, I think we could call and get advice from some people and tell us to point us in a direction of how we can do this. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so I want to take um, a a question. I got a question for you because you were quick. You were quick to say uh, therapy was that is a 0% chance of you speaking with a therapist. Could you kind of tell me why a little bit?
I'm not an emotional guy. Um, and I don't believe in um I don't believe in bulletin board professionals. I don't believe in it. I hate the bulletin board professionals. And so yeah, I don't believe in it. I will never go to therapy. Um, I tried it and I didn't like it. Um, well, I wouldn't say therapy. I went to counseling. Same
Yeah.
thing though. But I never do it again because, like I said, I didn't believe in it then, and I did that to help out something I was going through, and just gave it a try, but it was short lived, and I never do it again because I believe that therapists and counselors are bulletin board materials, bulletin board people. They come to you and they ask you about your life, and then they go by a book to tell you what you should do. And I don't believe in that shit. I can learn that shit
So
on my
look,
own.
if you spoke with a therapist and a therapist told you what you should be doing, you had a bad therapist. Because
If a therapist can't tell me nothing about my life if I don't give them the tools to
that's a
tell me
fact.
about it. So if I tell you, if I came to a therapist or a counselor and told them, hey, I'm going through this, what they're going to do is they're going to go to the book that they got in school and say this point, this point, this point, or read this book, this book, this book, and it should help you. And I don't believe in stuff like that. I don't believe in there's nothing in the book that I can't learn that you learned to tell myself. And so I don't believe in therapists and counselors and stuff like that. I believe in you know what the fuck you got to do.
See, that's the
Do it.
thing though. Like that. See, now I'm a little different because I don't. I went to therapy as well, and I've never had a therapist tell me what I should be doing. Like they never. I never experienced that. Um, a therapist has been a unbiased ear. One, two, a therapist can point out different ways of looking at it. But as far as advice go, a therapist is not supposed to be giving you advice.
It's not about advice. They give you tools to get through what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. Like the tools that they pull out of their book bag, the tools that they pull out of their book bag is already written. It's nothing they can tell me that they went through in their life that could fix my life. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? They could give me. I look at a counselor as like the evil and the good on your shoulders. They telling you to choose from them. Like they basically you're giving them the tools to answer the question that you already know the answer for. You know that answer. You're just looking for clarification to do it. That's it. And that's what I always tell people in life. Anything you do in life, you know the answer to it. You just don't want to look like a fool when you do it. So you go and talk to a therapist, and the therapist tell you, not going to tell you yes, this okay or that like that, but like you said, it's an unbiased opinion. It's an unbiased opinion. It will never be an unbiased opinion. You can say that, but
So I
that's
didn't. I,
false
I
because
didn't say.
you pay a therapist to get you through what you're going through.
Mm.
If they don't get you through what you're going through, they're not doing their job. So if I pay you, it's just like a doctor. If I walk into a doctor's office, right, and a doctor say, "Hey, you got to take this medicine," I ain't paying you. I could take this medicine if I want to. You just advising me to do it. And this is what you're telling me I should do. And that's how I don't feel like that about doctors though. I don't feel like doctors is a waste of time. I feel like doctors is great. Like doctors is the only profession that you should have to go to school for.
So, uh, um, I want to really back, like, because you said,
A surgeon doctor.
yeah,
Go ahead.
you said that. Well, first I'm gonna correct you on what I said. I didn't say that they were an unbiased opinion. I said they were an unbiased ear, because a good therapist is not going to give you their opinion. They job is to show you, to try to help you redirect those your thoughts. They're not going to give you their opinion. And if you have one that's giving you their opinion, get rid of that motherfucker.
If you're trying to, if they're trying to, if they could get you to read, nobody could help you without initiating their opinion. That is impossible. Conversations is nothing but questions and opinions. That's all they are. If I'm having a conversation with you, it's a question and it's an opinion. Other than that, we're just going to sit there and be silent. That's
No,
it.
no, no. Well, no.
There's no way
What
of
we would do
okay, so
is try to find different ways to look at different situations.
right, and
That
that's an
that's not a
opinion. Why don't you
that's not
try
an
this?
opinion.
Why don't if somebody say why don't you try this? That's an opinion. That is them telling you a way to get through something. That's their opinion. This is how I feel you should handle this. That isn't an
It's a
opinion.
suggestion, Joe.
That's
It's
not
not an opinion.
it's on a suggestion. On a
It's a
suggestion
suggestion.
is nothing but what is an opinion? An opinion is a suggestion for you to try something that I'm telling you you
No,
should do.
Joe.
Anything that comes from me is my opinion. The only thing that make it a fact is if you
Uh,
agree with it.
hey, a suggestion is potential advice, maybe, but that's it's not an opinion.
Okay, so what is an opinion?
Why would you do when opinions don't
Advice is not
matter in therapy?
opinions
The
and
only
suggestions are
opinion,
not facts. Is correct?
correct. The only opinion that matters in the situation is yours, not the therapist.
So do they suggestion matters?
Th- If it's up to you,
If you suggest something, if I called you and I asked you, hey, how do you think I should get to Mississippi? And you say I suggest you take 57 to 55. That's your
no,
opinion.
that's me giving you my
That's
suggestion and you deciding if you're gonna use
but
it.
it's still your okay, and I'm going to decide if I use your opinion too. Look,
But
it's either here nor there. They cousins. I will
I
say that
don't
they
think
not
they
brother. They
could.
might not be brothers, but they're
I
cousins.
don't think they brothers or cousins.
Suggestions and opinions are grouped together.
Opinion is a
A
thought.
suggestion is just an opinion. A suggestion is a thought. What it's if me and you having a conversation, it is not as a conversation without opinions and questions or suggestions. However you want to tie all that stuff together. I just don't feel like a therapist could help me through my life situations without me giving them the info. If I walked in a therapist room and they say, "Well, what's going on?" and I say, "I don't know, figure it out." They can't do their job. All they doing is giving me suggestions on my life on what they think I should try.
Hey Joe, so you expecting to walk in to a therapist session and just say, "Hey, figure it out." What?
No,
That's what
no,
it
no,
sounds
no,
like.
no, 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 no. That's no, that's my point in what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you as a man, I feel like I should figure things out. I'm not going to a therapist and being like, "Hey, help me figure this out." No, I'm not. I don't feel like and this could be like kind of harsh. I don't feel like that's manly. I don't. That's me.
Right,
That's
and
how I
that's
feel. I don't feel like I don't feel like that a man should go into a therapist. I think going to a therapist shows
a sense of weakness. I
exactly,
know, I know. That's what you mean. I know that's
exactly,
exactly. That seemed like some type of,
exactly.
and
And I
that's
and
what
I
I'm.
feel like it's
And
feminist. I feel like it's feminine.
okay,
I feel like women look for guidance. I feel like women
and I
looks for
used
that.
to.
And that's okay. And that's okay. I'm okay with women looking for guidance and looking for somebody telling them you should try this. I understand that. I'm cool with that.
Right. See, and
I don't feel like a man should do that, especially when like men like super fucking goddamn it alpha males. Like you go to a therapist and she a woman and she gonna suggest you to do something, but you're an alpha male? No, come on now, get real. And I'm definitely not letting no man suggest what I do in my life.
see, that's where the word trip is happening. It's going to continue to happen with the suggestion, and that's where I think that's where we disagree at. And also, that's what you said is exactly what I'm talking about. I used to feel the same way about. I used to feel like a man couldn't um, tell me anything or shit like that. But now I'm after going through therapy. I'm of the mindset that that shit is necessary. And we need
Go ahead.
and we need to stop with the that is not manly. That's the shit. That's the
It's not.
shit. Hey, that's the shit that's cracking motherfuckers up. That, that's
It's
the
not.
shit.
But Jeff just said something. Jeff, if it don't come from a book, what do they go to school for? If it don't come from a book, what do they go to school for?
That's a valid question. Please answer that for him, Jeff. Danita says, so do you have a tribe? She said, do
What?
you have a tribe? Yeah,
A trap?
I don't really know what that means.
I don't know what she talking about. I don't know what she talking about.
Yeah, elaborate a little bit, Danita. But yeah, and I'm starting to realize that the male ego, it can lead us to, at least for me, holding us shit in and not discussing it with nobody. It just
But see, I'm not a person that, and that might be it, because I'm not a person that holds nothing in. I say what the fuck I
nah.
gotta
You
say.
can't say you can't do that. You
I say what the
see
fuck I
then,
gotta say.
hey, that's toxic. That's toxic. Yeah, I
No, it's
believe
not toxic.
it's
It's not
certain things
toxic.
that you definitely have to put your foot down, but you can't
I feel like,
you can't
go
speak
ahead.
to uh you can't speak to women and children the way you speak to me. And that's the thing. I be wanting to, you saying it like you gonna speak to them, you gonna say what's on your mind. But what I was about to say,
No, no, no,
but
no,
hold
no.
on, Joe.
What I'm saying. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
What I
ahead.
was
My
about to
bad.
say was, but holding that shit in, like most of us do, it just makes more explosive anger, bro.
I agree.
It makes you
I
shut
agree.
down, isolate, and fuck up other relationships.
Let me explain something to you, man. I tell people all the time, and that call me for relationship advice, and I talk to a lot of people about give them advice and stuff like that, and I tell people the small arguments matter. Have them. Don't be afraid of them. Have the small arguments, because if you body that stuff in and then you just wait till it explode, it's going to be bad. So have the small arguments, because you might be able to get throw them little jabs in here and there. The small arguments don't hurt your relationship. It's the big ones. So I say that all the time. So I totally agree with you about holding stuff in and you explode. But that's why I don't hold nothing in. If I feel like I don't wake up an angry
Me
man.
neither.
You know what I'm saying? I don't wake up an angry man. So when I say what I gotta say. If I'm walking down the street and somebody say something crazy to me, crazy back to you. I'm not the person that's going to go home and think about what I should have said to you. I'm gonna say it to you.
Right. And I was the same way, but I've been forced to have a little bit more finesse to it
I don't. I don't.
because see,
And go ahead.
like the people um people can't handle my delivery.
So they shouldn't bother you then.
It ain't about bothering. Like
If somebody
hey,
walk,
you,
if
you have to
somebody,
be
you want me,
bothered. You have to be bothered with your family. You have to.
you say what?
You have to be bothered with your
But
family.
my family know how I am, and them the people that's going to understand me better than anybody,
They not
and will
understand.
tell
Hey Joe,
people,
they
and
not
will tell people.
understanding. They not understanding. They dealing with your ass. They not
Well,
understanding.
you can feel that way. Let me know, or you go to therapy and talk about it with your therapist. But I'm not going to sit back and worry. Look, let me explain something to you, man. This is how I look at life. At the end of the day, this is your story that you wrote, that you writing.
Agree.
This is your story. I heard Kanye West say something one time, and it changed my perspective on life. He said, no matter how we look at it, we are nothing but characters in this life, in this world of life. We are just characters in it. We just got to play the game. But while you playing the game, you write your own story. Nobody else can write your story. So at the end of the day, every obstacle that happened in your life, you put that part in that book. You put it there. Don't blame nobody else. Blame yourself. And unless it's medical issues or something like that, and you came out to where you couldn't change anything, right? But if you are an able human being and you're blaming other people for what you're going through in your life, that's on you. There's no therapist that's going to help that.
See now that's a whole different that's a whole different conversation. You
No,
you
no,
you
no, no.
you
What
going
I
into
No,
accountability.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is as far as what I'm telling you is about, I say what I gotta say. So I don't hold nothing in. I'm saying that because I hold myself accountable for everything I do. So you do the same. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm piggybacking off that with the accountability part, because you told me if you hold stuff in, it's going to explode eventually.
It
Pause.
is.
But it's going to it's going to get bad, right?
Yeah.
But if you the type of person that don't that don't man, look, man, look, I ain't about that. I'm cool. I'm gonna go this way. I
So
don't need to argue with you.
right.
You know,
So
and so I don't. So when I say that I don't believe in therapy, and I wouldn't go to a counselor. I told you I tried it and it didn't work. I don't like it because
that's fair.
you're telling somebody, a human being, about your life, that is basically giving starting putting chapters in your book for you, because if they giving you suggestions to do stuff, why don't you try this, or giving you homework or stuff like this is stuff they learned within their profession, or within school, or what this I know a therapist. I know one that went to school for it. She's a counselor. She told me this.
Yeah, it sound
Yeah,
like
it's
it
it's
sound
it's,
like
it's
you had a bad experience.
it's pinpoints. She said it's bulletin points.
Um,
If you tell me this, I send you this way. If you tell me this, I send you that way. I have arguments with people about this all the time. I just don't believe in therapy. I don't believe in therapy. I don't believe in counseling. I don't believe in that stuff. It's just it was a job they created for some kids that couldn't get s- uh become a doctor, a surgeon doctor or something. So they found a way to give them the doctor name on it. That's it.
yeah, yeah, see that's the thing. Like I look at it so differently. But before say that, hey, Danita, I I wouldn't say that I have a village. I have a couple dudes um that I trust. So I guess that is a village. You know what I'm saying? That I do have some people that I can talk to and know that they got my best interests at heart, no matter what, and I can bounce ideas off of them. But back to that one, what you were saying, Joe. Like, um, I didn't look at it as advice. I looked at that shit as helping me process things in a different way, because the way I was processing shit and still process it, it just wasn't working all the way I needed it to be working. And I'm just not looking at that as advice. I'm looking at it exactly the way I'm framing it, and that is a unbiased ear to bounce ideas out of off of, or whatever. And I don't look, and I used to be the same way as you, bro. I thought that shit was unmanly, not masculine, or whatever it was, until I had that motherfucking woosah experience.
I never had that woosah experience because I never do it.
Right. You did it already. It's too late.
Yeah.
Jeff say if you have experienced something, and the therapist, if you have experienced something the therapist has, they can offer advice on how to deal with the situation. Everyone everyone
Advice
needs
is
someone
opinion.
everyone needs someone to talk to or release valve.
I
Advice
think
is
I think
opinions.
a therapist is not. I think you can go to anybody to be a therapist though. You don't necessarily have to go to a therapist. Like your friends can be your
Exactly. And
therapist.
that's what I'm
Like
that's and that's
I
that's
agree
what
with
I'm
that.
like
saying. And
anybody
that's
can
what
be
I'm
your
saying.
therapist.
That's
I agree
exactly
with
what
that
I'm
one hundred
saying.
percent,
That's
Lee.
exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying, see, this is what I believe. This is what I wholeheartedly believe. I work on cars. If you call me and said I need my brakes changed, I'm going to come do the job and change your brakes. My job is to get the job done no matter what it is, correct?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Same thing with a therapist. If I pay you to help me through my problems, your job, no matter, you could say an unbiased ear, you could say whatever. Your job is to help me if you want to get paid
So is your issue is your
by
is your
any
issue
means
about paying?
But
necessary.
they gonna get paid regardless because you got to pay them
Exa-
before you even
and
take the session.
Leon, I understand that, but my what I'm saying
But
is
I feel you though.
as a profession is by any means necessary. I'm going to get this job done. So
But
if you
you
telling me
gotta want to be
something,
helped though, bro. If you
but
go
my
to a
thing is,
therapist, you can't
but
go
my
in there with a closed mind. You gotta want to
Leon,
be helped.
Leon, this is what I'm saying though, right? All they could do is tell you you're doing something that you should have been doing, or you is correct on what you're doing. They're giving you suggestions.
I feel you.
That's it. And
Yeah,
and
but
and
I
and
feel you.
it's nothing but their opinion. Like
that's
I
the
don't need
thing.
nobody's opinion to fix what I'm going through. I need my opinion. I need to look in the mirror and talk to myself.
But a lot of people don't think that way.
And I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And I feel like them women, that should be a woman. That's a woman's trait. A woman's trait is to be confused, not men. Men don't get confused. It's black and white with us. It's this or it's that. That's it. When you answer your kids, you don't be like, let me think about it. It's yes or no.
I
Women
think
think about shit with kids, not men.
that's
We already know the
see.
answer.
I think that um, if that worked for you, that's that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But I think we need to stop shaming people who need help processing shit. Cause that
Who
ain't
who
that's
who
that
who
that's
shame
that's
who
not
shame who shame people like that?
Joe. Just you wasn't here. Um,
I feel like it's weak.
Joe
I
Joe
do.
said Joe said it's weak,
It's
is not,
feminine.
it's
It's
feminine,
feminine.
is not
It is.
manly.
It's not manly. It's
Um,
not.
You can't. He said you
but
can't.
but but
Hold on, Lee. Look, he
and
said
the
you can't
reason
be an alpha. He said you. He said you can't be an alpha.
I say
but
you can't be. I say you can't be an
the
alpha male and be so manly and be like, "Hey, woman, come help me." No, I don't. I don't think you can.
and this is why I agree with Joe is because we've been taught that.
And that's what I
So
led with.
a lot of people have been taught something that they can't
Mhm.
get rid of, and it's like with old people. Like we are trying to tell a 70 or 80 year old like, hey, you shouldn't be doing it, but they stuck in their ways. So the reason why I agree with you is because I was raised that way too. Like
I
I was
was
raised
too.
that men shouldn't cry. We have to figure it out on our own.
Yep.
I
You
was
know what I'm
raised that.
saying?
I was raised
And
that.
and we don't and we shouldn't ask for help from anybody or nothing like that. So that's the only reason why I would agree with Joe because well, of course, all three of us was brought up in that era of like, yeah, if you're a man, you got to figure it out. And I think that's how it should be. Like, as a man, you have to figure it out. If your life is fucked up, you have to figure it out. Nobody can help you. The world don't give a fuck. The world is not fair. Nothing is fair in this world. So as a man, you gotta. That's why I be telling y'all, like we gotta stop blaming other people for where we are in life, and well, accountability though, as far as y'all was saying.
Right.
But
And
as a man though, we have to figure it out on our own.
I can't. I disagree with that. Um, it's our responsibility. Yes, it is our responsibility to figure it out. But the how we figure it out can't be stigmatized because it's
How can a
nothing wrong.
how can
Listen,
a how can a
it's
therapist help
nothing
us out?
wrong. I ain't. This ain't it. You first and foremost, the therapist was just a talking point that Joe zoned in on.
Okay,
And,
okay, I got you. I got
um, I was talking about um help from anybody because we talk to hold all that shit in, and you know what I'm saying, we not necessarily talk to our friends and our family, and we just left to be stuck and figuring it out on our own because like y'all saying is the world don't feel sorry for a man, and I agree with that. But we I agree that we have to figure it out, but how we figure it out, that doesn't need to be stigmatized. If
But
it's nothing wrong
but
with
but D'Angelo,
with
but
advice.
you
Hold on,
feel
let him
like
let
that
him let him
too.
let him finish. Let him finish right quick.
Go ahead.
It's nothing wrong with uh advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you an example. Um all right, my best friend, my 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 wedding day, bro. My wedding it was going bad for me. And I was aggravated about some stuff that not happening at my wedding. And I'm cranky. I'm snapping. I'm biting people head off. I'm paid you motherfuckers for this shit and woo woo woo. And my best friend, he pulled me to this first. My uncle who basically I ain't gonna say raised me, but we grew up like brothers. We grew up like brothers. And he looked at me and seen how mad I was, and he walked away. And he had this look on his face like this is D being the typical D, spazzing out on everybody. So my best friend, he pulled me to the side and he was like, "Hey Joe, what the fuck is wrong with you? You biting everybody head off around this motherfucker." I tell him, I tell him what's going on. And he tell me, "Hey D, if we gotta whoop the linen man and the caterer and anybody else in this motherfucker, we gonna whoop their ass after this wedding is over with. But for now, get yourself together and enjoy your motherfucking wedding day." And it snapped me right back into motherfucking place. You gotta have people like that in your corner that can reach you. And we can't be acting like that's unmanly and and making that.
Wait. Okay, so I'm okay. So Joe is the one that was talking about the therapist. I thought we was just talking about therapy.
No. We were
You
talking
talking
about
about
this
in general?
in general because the topic
Oh
is
no, everybody got that one motherfucker that hey, like they can get through to him. Like say if you mad and then the only person that can get through to you is your wife.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your wife can calm you down to something like in certain situations. Like I don't. That's different though from what I was
Because
speaking.
right, see because the topic is really men asking for help
That's why I
from.
say it's loaded. That's why
Yeah,
I say it's
Joe
a loaded
Joe
question.
Joe did say that. Joe said that the question was kind of loaded because when I brought it up, I said that we could talk to a mentor or and a therapist or friends, but Joe heard that therapist and he what I'm saying, and it went there.
Yeah. But my
But but
thing
but but,
is,
but
at
let me
least
say this.
I give it
Let,
to I give it to Joe because at least he did do therapy, and now since he did it, he got his opinion about it.
Right.
So a
and
lot of
and
people won't do it at all. At
Right.
least he did do it though.
Right. I
and,
did it.
and I
I
will
did it
say
too.
this.
But
And
to
I will
what
say
you
this too.
saying,
Go ahead, man. Go
but
ahead.
Lee, you made a valid point, and just from hearing Joe speak and talk about it, um, the first thing you said, Lee, was when you go into therapy, you got to have an
You have to
open
be
mind.
open mind.
That was the
Yeah.
first thing you said, and just from hearing Joe talk, it sounded like he wasn't open to the shit.
I been thought it was a waste of money and a waste of time.
Exactly,
I always
Oh
exactly.
thought
well,
that
yeah. You
because
want
because
come
like
in there
I
with an open
told you, I
mind.
was raised like that. But going back
Right.
to what
Fact.
D'Angelo just said. See, D'Angelo. See, this is when I talk to people. There, I always tell people in life there's no definitely's, right? There's
Facts,
no such thing as definitely, right?
facts.
So when you say to me that men could ask for help, see, you feel like me and Leon feel too, but you feel
Yeah,
out it with a caveat, right? You feel men shouldn't ask for help too. You just feel like it with a caveat. See, with me,
yeah,
I'm more so of the
I got you.
mind. I'm more so of the mind. If it look like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a duck, right? I'm more so of that mind, right? So when I say that, I'm telling you, I'm saying if you got a guy, let's say you got two best friends,
Hmm.
and one of your best friends is a guy that don't call you and don't ask you for nothing, don't do nothing. He's that dude that be like, man, I ain't calling nobody for nothing. But this one dude I always call for D'Angelo, man, look, I need some help, bro. I need some help. You're gonna look at them differently.
No, you're
You know
not.
why?
Not if
Yes, you
that's your
will.
friend.
Get the fuck you a fucking lie. Would
Bro,
you look at him differently, D'Angelo?
No, not my
I
man.
wouldn't.
Not my man. Because I
I
look, look,
wouldn't.
look. Let
There
me
is
let me tell
no
you why,
way.
Joe. Let
There
me
is
tell.
no way. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
There is no way on earth if I got two friends and one is a procrastinator and the other one is a getter doner that I'm not going to view them differently. I will do it with my kids. I will do it with my family. I will do it with everybody. You're not finna sit up here and tell me that you can't see that one of your siblings is a getter dunner and this one is a slagger and this one is a slacker. You're not going to see that. You're not going to tell me that you see with your two sons, one get up in the morning and go work out every morning and he's better at basketball, but this one he don't get up every morning and he's not better at basketball, but you're going to treat both of them the same when it comes to coddling their feelings or saying no, you can make it too. No, you're going to tell him the truth and be like, look, son, you see your brother getting up every day and working for this. You have to do the same. You're going to look at them differently. Y'all can sit up here and try to make it sound good because
Joe,
we on airwaves.
Joe,
But
we
let me
not we
finish. Let
not
me
trying to
finish.
make nothing
No,
sound
no,
good,
no, no,
bro.
no, 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 no. But let me just finish by saying I look at all my guys the same, but that is cliche. That's a lie. We
I don't
don't.
look at all my
We
guys the
You didn't
same.
judge.
say
We judge.
guys. You said that
Listen.
one man. You just,
No, no,
bro.
no, no, no.
Let
I
me put this.
said
Hold on.
what I
Let me say
look.
something real quick,
Go
Joe.
ahead.
If I know you my man's. If I know you work hard every day, you never ask me for shit.
Hmm.
But one day you call me, and be like, Lee, I really need your help, bro.
No, I'm not saying
and
that.
you ask me for
That's
help,
not what
bro,
I'm.
I'ma
No,
help
that's
you
not.
because
That's not what
that's what
I'm
D'Angelo
saying.
just said.
No, what I said to you was you have two friends, two best friends. It's three of y'all, you and two of your best friends, right? And
Hmm.
this one friend that's in y'all group, y'all grew up together, always need help. But y'all two ain't. Y'all
But
two
that's
don't.
different, bro.
Don't no, it's no.
That's
That's what I'm
different.
trying to let. No, listen to me. Listen to me. What I what I'm telling D'Angelo is what I just said. There's no definites in life, right? There's no definitely's in life. You can't tell me that this is definitely the only two things that's definitely is death and taxes. That's it. So when you talk about that, when D'Angelo tell me that, oh no, man, like no, some guys you don't it don't look feminine if you need help sometime. That's a lie. Because if a man need help, because if you had a guy that never needed help and you had a guy that needed help all the time, you're going to view them differently. And that's what I'm saying to D'Angelo.
I
He
I
feels the
I, I
same
feel
way
you.
we
I
feel.
agree.
He feels the same way we
I
feel.
agree.
It's just with a caveat. He feel
Okay.
that men, that's all I'm saying. It's a
Okay, but
caveat with
listen,
it. But
listen,
he
listen.
feel the way we feel too. He just putting a
I,
caveat on it because you want to soften the blow because you need help this time. That's not
okay.
cool. No, you
Okay,
still in the
listen,
same
listen,
boat.
listen. So you brought up the go getter and the other friend that always need help. My thing is, I'm gonna ask you this, Joe. Of course, everybody in their right mind know the one who always asking you for help, we gonna view him differently. But that
Why
wasn't the
though?
question.
Why?
We,
If men could ask for help, why
because
wouldn't we?
he's not get listen,
It
listen.
doesn't
He's
matter.
not
It
get
doesn't matter.
listen,
If what I'm saying, Leon, if
listen.
men can ask for,
God
go ahead,
damn.
go ahead.
If we know he always asking for help, of course we gonna view him different. Like this nigga don't want to do shit. But if you got the other friend that's always busting his ass and you know he's going to work and he never asks you for shit, and then he just so happened to call you one day and ask
That's
you for
not what I'm
help,
saying. I'm not talking about that. I'm not
that's what
talking
I'm
about that.
saying though.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. Listen, look, pay attention to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, because D'Angelo said men could ask for help, right? It
Yes.
shouldn't matter how much he asks for help for you to have to view him differently. If a man could ask for help, he should be able to ask for help whenever he need it, not just one time because he fell off. If y'all think men could ask for help, he should be able to ask you whenever he need helps.
But
That's
you,
what I'm saying. And I
I
don't
feel
and
you.
look, what I'm saying is I think I told and I started off when I said I don't think it's wrong for a man to reach out to a friend and ask for help. I don't think that. But when it comes to stuff that you know you supposed to stand on your own 2 feet and do, what you was taught and what is embedded in you, because it's not a man on this earth don't feel like that. I guarantee fucking you, it's not a
It's,
man that got
that
2 feet
that
that's
don't feel
standing
like
on
what?
his ground that don't feel like a man should stand on his own 2 feet. It's not one. You want me to tell you how I can prove it? Get rich. Get
But
rich and carry your friends with you. Get rich and carry your friends with you. You're not doing that. You're not. You know how many people that became in it, like, look, professional athletes and had to cut friends off? Look at LeBron James. You think Rich and them will still be around LeBron James if they couldn't learn to stand on their own feet?
No,
Rich said it. He said, man, LeBron James wasn't finna pay my bills. He said he gonna put me in position to make my own money. But if you got that one friend that you know that's not gonna do it, y'all gonna be chit chatting about it.
Joe,
Because that's because
you know you talking you talking this situation into the
yeah,
extreme,
he's
right?
talking in circles,
no, no,
low
no, no,
key.
no. I'm not talking it into an extreme. Extreme. I'm telling you, you feel the way we feel. You just take yours with a caveat. With
No,
me and
because
Leon, we're way more direct. Leon is
no,
saying,
there's
no,
a
you shut
limit. There's a limit to what I'm willing to do for anyone.
anyone,
Anyone.
not me.
There's a limit. There's a
Not
limit
me.
for what I'm willing to do for. There's a limit what I'm willing to do for
Okay,
anyone.
let me
Not
ask you
me.
this, Joe. Let me ask you this. Let me ask
Not
you this,
me.
Joe. So if you had that one friend, right, that asked you for money, would you give it to him if he needed it?
Bro, I had a friend.
Yes
I
or
had a
no?
friend. No, no. I
Okay.
had a friend, one of my closest friends, Leon. I'm talking about we've been friends since 11 years old, bro.
Hmm.
I gave to him when he wanted to. And you know what this motherfucker had the nerve to tell me? You know what he had the
What?
nerve to tell me, bro?
You said you
He
gave
had the
him the
nerve.
money?
I gave him money whenever he asked for it, bro. When he like whenever he needed it, I looked out for him. But the
Okay.
one time I didn't, you know, this motherfucker compared himself to my wife.
Huh?
He wasn't your
This
friend,
mother,
G.
this motherfucker told no, 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 no. This my man's, bro. I'm not like no lie, bro. I'm on the
What the
phone
fuck
with
did he
him.
say?
It was his birthday, and he wanted me to give him something for his birthday. And the motherfucker said, "I bet you didn't forget Kenya's birthday." I said, "What?"
Damn.
Yeah, I would have cut him off right then and there.
Yeah, you ain't my friend at that
Bro,
point.
no, 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 no,
Wait,
no,
wait, wait, wait. As
no,
a
no, no.
man, how you expecting another man to give you something for
You see,
for his birthday,
you see
though?
what I'm saying? There you go.
That
There
don't
you
even make
go.
sense.
No, 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 no. No, no, you can't have a caveat with it. That's what I'm telling D'Angelo. You can't have a caveat with a man wanting something. You got to be
Man,
on one
but
side of the fence or you got to be on the other side of the fence, bro. You can't say it's okay for you to ask me for this whenever you want to, but the one time I want to tell you no, then you less of a man. You cannot do that. That is not a
Joe,
friend. That is not a friend. That's not
Joe,
a friend. Go ahead.
Joe, let me, because I want to try to bring this bring this conversation in a little bit tighter
Okay.
because when I'm saying help, I'm not just saying one
Yeah,
thing.
you gotta specify.
I'm not saying financial help. I'm not saying therapeutic help.
You saying
I, I,
all over.
yeah, I'm saying all over, but
So
you
that's a part of all over,
I know,
financial and
but hold on, but let me
therapeutic
Right.
though.
And
hold on, but let me
that's why I
finish.
said
But
it's
we
loaded,
keep
bro.
going, but we keep going to the extreme. We keep going to, oh, I gave I got to this nigga keep asking me for a
That's a
hundred dollars,
caveat,
or,
D'Angelo.
or
That's a
you keep
caveat. That's what
or
I'm
you like
saying.
you said
You
what you
can't
said about the therapist, but I'm talking
you
more
can't
so
you
of the I'm talking more so of the mental health aspect of this shit.
that's therapy. Mental health
And I,
is therapy. So
and
we
Yeah,
I
going to
no no
go
no
back
no
to
absolutely.
no
therapy.
that and I'm talking about um look when let me give y'all another example. It's the same
Okay,
it's the same nigga because it's my
let me just
homie.
say this, D'Angelo, real quick. When I want you to clarify what you're talking about
Good
because
point, Danita.
because you're steady speaking with caveats. You're saying that ain't cool, but this is. That's a caveat. That's you saying I won't accept this, but I will accept this. If you're gonna make it broaden, but if you wanna like tone it down and try to wrap it around one thing, tell
Yeah,
me the
you
one
gotta
thing you want to
specify
talk
that.
Yeah,
about,
Yeah,
but I'm
say
not.
it's the one thing.
and I will tell you if I feel that way. But if you're talking about everything
But
all together, I started off by saying if I want to learn how to cook
but
some red beans and rice that my mama cooked for me when I was 10 years old, I'm calling my mama.
but Joe, I'm not. And Joe and Lee, what up, Scott?
What
Uh,
up, sir?
What up, big dog? How you feeling, big dog?
I
What's
don't
up?
even
I'm
see
big.
Scott, bro. Is
I,
something wrong
I'm
with my
not.
phone?
No, you good.
Oh,
Look,
there you
I'm
go.
not
There you go.
trying.
There you go. What's
Look,
up, bro?
I'm not trying uh to cut it down to one thing. But I want to talk more about of it in its totality. Like Danita just put a comment on that where she said that's not help because that's right. It's not help. You might be enabling a nigga not to get off his ass and do what he's supposed to do. If you just
Right.
if you just peeling off. But
But there's still a caveat though, D'Angelo. You still putting caveats on this stuff. You got to get
well then it gotta
Pacific.
be well then it got well then it
You
gotta
have
be
to get
caveat.
Pacific. No,
Well then
it
it
can't
listen,
be. It
listen,
can't
listen,
be
it
because that's
can,
only
Joe. Listen.
because it's only fitting your mold. Then you
I,
can't.
and
You
we talking about everybody. We ain't just
no,
talking
but
about me.
what I'm saying is you can't throw a question out there and then wrap it up in your mode and don't tell us you wrapping it up in it. You get what I'm saying, Lee? Like if you
Yeah.
want to talk
You gotta be
everything,
specific, D.
you gotta be
You gotta be
specific. You
No, no,
can't
specific.
no, no.
you can't be talking about
Eh,
something over here and me and Leon way over on this side, bro. Like that don't make
no,
sense. You're caveating stuff, bro.
Joe, you being long winded, man. Um, this whole thing is not about just one, not about one thing. I'm talking about asking for help. If it's something where you don't, I don't know whose sound that is.
Hey, but this nigga Scott got on silk pajamas.
Bill Cosby.
What?
Let's go to bed with Claire Huxtable. Shit. The fuck?
Hey Scott, you got a lot of background noise.
I got background noise.
Yeah,
Yeah, unmute me, nigga.
That's me. I got background noise.
Yeah, that's you, nigga.
wait, hold on. Absolutely, that's Scott.
Yeah, that's Scott. I don't hear nothing. That's
Uh,
him with them weak
what you
ass
got?
silk pajamas on and shit.
You got the window open or something? Or the fan on?
You still hear that shit?
No, we don't hear no more. You
No,
got the
window.
window open?
Nah, I cut this fan off.
I still hear it,
Yeah,
man.
we
I
still
still
hear
hear
You
you.
hear
some.
some shit? Goddamn.
But yeah, but look, I wasn't. I was talking about it, all of it, and I'm not trying to like specifically lean on therapy or and lean on giving nobody some money. I'm talking about when you going when somebody when a man going through something.
But that's therapeutic though. So that's what we talking about then, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well that's what we talking about. That's what we saying. We state one fact or state one thing.
but
Because you
uh,
saying you talking about everything. We want you to just
okay,
stay
well
on one thing.
okay, well we did we done with the therapist, so we don't have to go on that. And um, I thought that the whole loaning somebody some money and shit like that, that's a choice. It's only a couple motherfuckers that could come get something from me any motherfucker way. So that's a mute point. But
Right.
I'm talking about um figuring it out. Joe is of the essence that you figure it
Me and
out.
him.
Right.
Me and him.
Okay, you figure it out. I'm on the essence that the responsibility be with you for figuring it out. But figuring it out alone, that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't figure it out alone, that doesn't make you less of a man. And Joe seems to think that you're less of a man if
Now,
you're
I'm
not
not going that far.
you're not
I
figuring it
think
out on your
I
own.
I think you left of a man if you need therapy to figure out things. Yes. Not if you talk to
No,
a
that's
friend.
bullshit. Cause I
Therapy,
went to therapy.
So does
Hey,
that mean that you less of
I
a
went
man
to
because
therapy.
you went to
I had
therapy?
huh?
I said so that means
I
that you
felt
less of a
like it
man
when I
because
was
you went
sitting
to
there.
therapy?
I felt like it when I was sitting there.
I went to therapy. G, that shit is
Yeah,
therapeutic.
Jeff funny as
It
hell.
is therapy. Like my dumb ass saying two things at once, but I'm saying it's therapeutic. Like I had two therapists. I was fucked up in the head at one time. I went to therapy.
Me too. So Scott, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
When you went, did you feel like uh did you feel like the therapist was giving you an opinion? Because like Joe said, that's an opinion, and when you give an opinion, it almost sounds like judging. And do you feel like that, Joe?
Do I feel like what? That an opinion is a judgment?
Yeah, that they would.
No, I don't feel like an opinion is a judgment.
No.
I feel like an opinion is an observation from you to somebody else for them to agree with or disagree on or take the advice or don't take the advice. Just like telling you, my opinion is for you to do this. My opinion is only a fact to the people that agrees with it. That's it.
Okay, get back on the question that you asked Scott. So
right.
Scott, his question was your therapist like opinionated? Did he give you advice? Did he suggest something? Like how did you take it?
So I had two, you know. So I went. So the guy, he was
And was this when you
more,
was younger? My bad to cut you off. This when you was younger, or this was like recent?
uh, probably like 3 years ago, some shit like
Okay, go
that.
ahead. All right, go
So
ahead.
I had a guy, you know what I'm saying, and the guy was more, hey, you got a paper, write this down, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was giving me instruction on some, hey, you gotta figure this shit out. This is where you at. This is where this motherfucker at, and then woo woo woo. But then I had a woman, a Haitian woman, and I was able to. I feel like I was able to manipulate her. Like me, it's a woman, so I'm talking to her like you dig what I'm saying. Like seriously, this.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was, you
Hey,
know,
did you have that smoker's jacket on that you got on now?
oh, he did. Bill
Hey,
Cosby,
hey,
goddamn it, that's how
that nigga was trying to bang a therapist and shit.
He's
He
like
was
Tony.
trying to bang his therapist.
He's like Tony Soprano banged his therapist.
Right.
see, see what I'm
He was
saying?
trying to bang his therapist and shit.
But
That's all it
the
was.
guy, I was like, hey nigga, shit, leave me alone. But I had to deal with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that I was going through in my head, for real.
Right.
But at
So
the
yeah,
end of the
that's how I
day,
feel
but
about
can I
that.
ask you
Right. So
something though,
that's
Scott?
kind of
Wait,
what.
wait, wait,
So
wait, wait. Let me
did you
ask you.
like the therapy? Did you like it though?
Yeah,
Did it
I did.
So
actually
let
help
I
you?
definitely did.
so let me ask you
Okay.
something, then, Scott. At the end of the day, you had to deal with who?
I had to what? Deal with me. Yeah,
End of
definitely.
the day, you had to
Deal with
deal with who?
himself. Himself.
Hey, that's why. Listen,
Exactly. And that's just all I'm saying, bro.
therapy, guys,
I
fathers, big brothers, all that shit. Barber, your barber, they make you. You know, they hold you accountable and tell you, hey, nigga, you ain't supposed to be doing this shit.
but all I'm saying is, Scott, this is why I said it, right? Because my analogy is I don't believe in things or professions that have bulletin points, right? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in
Boy.
and if I go to you and you be like, okay, well, read this book. I read this book because this is a like you could read this book, or if you go left, then I'ma tell you to go right. I don't believe in professions like that, right? Because it was scripted. It's scripted. Like I tell you, I'm finna jump off a roof, and you go into a book and tell me why I shouldn't jump off the roof. That's I don't. That's what a therapist is to me, and I'm never gonna look no other way about it because you can't tell me about myself if I don't give you the answers to it.
So is it
Hey,
that
hey,
do
that
you feel
I
that way
just I
against a
totally
therapist or a person? Period.
What you mean?
Because your friend can tell you why you
Yes,
shouldn't jump off the roof too.
but my friend is going to give me a real genuine answer into why I shouldn't jump off the roof.
I I,
Not
I
no,
disagree.
not no. Well, sir, why are
Facts,
you
Jeff.
jumping off the roof? You have a lot of stuff to do. Like you don't know me. How the fuck you know I got a lot of shit to live for?
Hey, Day Day, this
My
this is why
friend
I
will know that
disagree.
shit. So that's
I
why I
I
don't. That's why I don't
disagree
like that.
because me, if you about to jump out the roof, I'd be like, hey nigga, stop this dumb shit. Therapists, they went to school for this shit. They be like, tell me about your father. Tell me
Tell me
about your mother.
about my more
Tell me,
depressing parts
and
that make me
then,
want to jump off the roof. Nah, I'm
but
cool.
then now you like, I don't give a fuck. God damn it, they like, tell me this. Me, I'm like, hey, stop this dumb shit. This is what I'm telling you. Like, they up. Hey, therapists, cause
Well,
I wanted
okay,
to go into
well.
that field
So
for
Scott,
real.
can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
Yeah, that
You got male friends, correct? You know if you want to get drunk, if you want to get drunk, the friend to call, right? Correct?
right.
If you know
Yeah,
if you want to go mess with some chicks, the friend to call, right? You know the friends
Hmm.
not to call in that instinct too, right? The
Hmm.
same thing if I'm finna jump off a fucking roof. I know not to call Scott funny ass. Like, no, you don't call Scott when you in a, something like that. No, you don't call him, but you might call a friend like Leon that's gonna be like, hey, bro, that, bro, you need to think about this, bro. Like, no, my friend could do that. I don't need to pay nobody $100 an
Facts.
hour to fucking
Facts.
tell me that about my life that I told them about. Like, no, fuck you. No, fuck no. Is you serious? Stop it.
nah,
I feel you, but
um,
like I said before, I think anybody can be your therapist though. Like, I mean, a therapist can be your therapist. Your best friend can be your therapist. Your father can be your therapist. Like somebody, somebody other than a therapist can be that one that you can talk to. That's gonna be serious in that. You know what I'm saying? And what you're going through.
So I
Like,
would.
and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you. I got a story for y'all. I had two friends, so I'm gonna just say my best friend. Um, he used to be my best friend, and this was out when I was in college. He called me. I was in college. He was here at the crib. He called me at 3 in the morning, and he was crying, like like dead ass crying. I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro, you good? Like, what's wrong? What's up? He like, man, I'm about to kill myself. Like he was in the car with the gun in his lap, everything. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, hold on, like, what you like? Why? What's going on? So without putting all this business out there, like, you know what I'm saying? We was talking, bro. We talked. He called me at 3 in the morning. I had class at 8. Like, we ended up getting done talking at like 7:30 that morning. So we was on the phone for like 4 hours. And I was trying to get him to calm down because, he was going through some shit and I was talking to him. That's all you gotta do is just call your friends, bro. And I
But
ended
guess
up
what, Leon?
talking to him and getting him out of that mode.
But guess what, Leon?
What up?
If you was a therapist, if he didn't have $100 an hour, he dead.
I mean,
That's what I'm
facts.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The
But
shit is a
I
joke.
agree with you though.
The shit is
I
a
agree.
fucking
I'm not
joke.
arguing with you.
The shit is a
I'm with you on
fucking
that.
joke, bro. It's a
I,
joke.
And another thing is
no,
like
therapy
therapists
is
could be
not a
going through some
joke. We
shit too
can't do
though.
that. Therapy is not a joke.
It's definitely not a joke.
It's
It's a
not a
joke to me.
it's not a joke because I had great insurance, so I paid $15 a session.
Yeah, but your
You
insurance
dig what?
paid the rest of the rest of the 85.
Yeah, the insurance paid the rest of it. But
Exactly.
one
So
thing
I'm
is,
not. But
I had a great relationship and talk just to get this shit off my chest, and motherfuckers redirected me on some other shit.
you
You know what
want
I'm
me to
saying?
tell
Like,
you? You want me? Can I ask
You,
you something,
Joe,
Scott?
you mad because you paid for it? Do you get
No,
mad?
fuck
Do you
no,
do
no.
you,
I'm not
it
mad
is
because I
because
paid for it.
you
I
keep
feel like
bringing up
it's a waste of
you keep
time.
no you keep bringing up that you a therapy you need $100 to see him and woo, woo, woo.
No, no,
You
because
don't
that's
say
a
that same.
fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
we need you to fix our car. We need a
Exactly.
motherfucking dentist. You need a
And guess
doctor. You
what?
need a
And
barber.
guess what? And guess what, D'Angelo? You're gonna pay me to complete a job to the best of my ability. I work for you. A
And,
therapist works for you. They're going to
and
tell you what you need to hear to get
were
you
you
through
trained?
your fucking sorrow.
You
That's
were
it.
you
therapists
trained?
don't tell you what you need to hear. Therapists tell you what you need to hear. So I just said the same thing twice, but they don't
Yeah,
tell
I
you
feel him.
like
I feel him. I feel him. I feel him.
you dig
I
what I'm
feel you.
saying, Leon?
I feel you,
They
Scott.
ain't
I feel
telling
you,
you,
Scott.
yeah, but they telling you like
A therapist goes by the book.
no,
That's it.
they therapists really do
So
get
Joe,
involved.
They go
Joe,
by
you think that they tell the same people? I mean, do you think they
yes.
tell different people the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not true
Or
because everybody goes through
because as a
everybody has a
therapist,
different situation, bro.
no, no, no,
So
no,
they
no, no,
can't
no.
tell them the same thing.
I'm talking about What I'm telling you is if a female, a young female came to a therapist and said, I've been raped, every young female that been raped is going to get the same fucking
But I just
guidelines to follow.
That's
okay.
bullshit. That's
Every one of
bullshit.
them.
That's bullshit.
No,
Every
that's
one
not,
of
bro.
them.
Because everybody, people be in different places, and the therapist have to meet you where
And
you at.
and a therapist is total. It's different
I'm
therapists.
sorry. I'm
Every
sorry. You want me?
therapist have
You
their
okay?
way, have their own way of talking to people, bro.
So I got a question. Not you, Leon, because you don't. You kind of on the fence, but you feel you feel them and you feel what I'm saying, right? Pause.
Right, right, right.
But I wanna ask Scott and D'Angelo a question. If y'all don't think that is not feminine or manly, why can't y'all talk to anybody about these problems? Because it shows a
What
vulnerability.
you wait? What you saying though?
Let me answer that real quick.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
The reason you can't talk to anybody is because everybody not trained to that. And also, I'm gonna go back to, man. Let me go back to this comment. Somebody put it up
I don't
Wait,
think
wait.
there.
you.
So
I don't think you need. I don't think you need to be trained though, D'Angelo.
no, 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 no. What
Boom.
I'm asking,
Here we go.
look,
Look,
look.
wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
keeping
wait,
out the
wait, wait.
train part.
Olympia Thompson. She said
That's my
some.
home girl. That's my
She
home girl
she said sometimes friends are complacent in situations and won't tell you the truth or what you need to hear because they love you.
on the G.
Okay, so don't that
And
goes
I
back
and
to
I
what I
added I
said,
added the
Leon?
love you to the part
Leon,
to
Say
her
ain't
that. Say
comment.
ain't
that.
Leon, ain't don't that goes back to my point where D'Angelo said that's not true? If
Word.
somebody telling you the truth about your life, isn't that an opinion?
Hey Joe, what I said is the therapist is an unbiased ear.
No, no, no,
Sometimes
no, no.
sometimes your
You just
friend gonna be
what?
biased.
Okay, so
That's
if
why
you
you need
know
to choose the
you,
right person to talk
oh,
to.
oh, no, 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 no,
Just
no,
like
no, no.
just like
What
Joe
That's
I
said,
hard.
but just like Joe said, he said he not gonna call Scott when it's something serious because Scott gonna joke around. So you gonna call you gonna have that person that's serious that you can talk to.
well, I give you a prime example.
Everybody
I will
don't
tell you.
have that though, Lee.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. One time, me and my wife, we got into it, and she called her brother and them from out west. And at that moment, I had a decision to make because it was like three of them coming. I was like, can I go out here and talk to them by myself? Should I call the block or should I call somebody else? I called somebody that I knew was gonna come over there and not jump off the roof. If I would have called the block, they wouldn't have made it back out west.
See, I would have called the block.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a difference. It's a difference. You know who to
But that's what
call,
he trying to
and
tell you,
that's what I'm telling
D'Angelo.
y'all.
You know
You
who to
know who to
call.
call, and you know who not to call. So when I
But
ask
that's
y'all the
not the
question,
point.
wait. No, no, no. My point is to you is do you think, do you think if you think therapy works and you think people not giving having an unbiased ear, right? Do you think it's somebody in your life that's like that?
I have someone, but everybody doesn't, and
Wait,
that's what
wait,
you got to
wait.
fucking
No, but we're
understand.
not talking about everybody. We're talking about you. We're
No,
talking about no,
I
no, no. Let
answered
me
me. I
finish.
answered
No,
me.
let me finish. Let me. We're talking about you. You said you went to therapy because you needed an unbiased ear. I'm asking you,
Facts.
do you have that do you have that person in your family like that? Somebody
That's.
in your life that's like that with an unbiased ear that will give you the truth.
I don't think nobody. I don't. No, I don't. And let me tell you why.
So
No,
wait.
nigga,
Why?
you
Nope,
finna let me
nope.
tell you why.
Because you're
You
contradicting
no,
yourself.
motherfucker. You
You're
finna let me tell you why.
contradicting yourself. Leon, what did he
Joe,
just tell us about his
Joe,
wedding?
Joe. What I said.
That he had somebody to calm him down and put him
Right.
in his
Exactly.
place.
Hold on.
He
But
needed
Joe,
him to
Joe,
bring
Joe,
him
Joe,
back
Joe.
to earth.
See, this is
What is
how we
that,
never get
Leon?
nowhere. Joe,
Okay,
listen,
go ahead.
this how we never get nowhere because you have to let it in. So there's people in my life that I know that love me so much that they will give it to me soft, and I don't always need it that way.
Pause, bro.
But
Pause.
nah, ain't no pause
Nah,
today,
you
bro.
gotta, bro. That's tough, bro. That's tough, bro.
That's that's
Hey,
insane.
that's
That's
crazy,
insane.
bro.
Hey, bro,
No,
This
bro,
hey,
we
nigga
try.
say
Hey,
he
hey, hey,
I
taking
hey,
it
we
know,
try.
slow. He
Joe,
taking
I
it
Joe,
know
we
we
slow.
trying
ain't
to be
no, no, no.
serious
Hey,
right now,
bro. Hey,
bro. We
we
Hey,
trying to be
serious.
dog,
serious right
I
now,
wasn't
Hey,
bro.
gonna
we
say
Come
shit,
on,
serious,
nigga.
man.
bro. Hey,
We
we
trying
Hey,
to be
serious,
serious,
nigga,
bro.
bro.
I wasn't gonna
But he
say
got,
shit, but this
he
motherfucker
gotta
say
do his
they gonna give it to me soft, and I need it that way. What the fuck?
Hey, D'Angelo got it. Hey,
Hey,
bro, you
man, you know
know.
I ain't.
Hey,
Hey,
D'Angelo,
I
hey,
hate that.
nigga,
You know
you
I hate
listen
that.
to too much battle rap for you to say that
Yo,
sentence,
I hate
nigga.
that Paul shit, bro. You know he don't mean it that way, bro. Just
hey,
let that
Hey,
nigga
don't
let
get
him
man.
land real
You
quick,
can.
bro.
Hey, you gonna give it to him hard? What the fuck are you talking about, Leon? Shut the fuck up.
Dog.
hey, go ahead, though, D. Go
We
I
ahead,
ain't
gotta
got
man.
clip
hey,
this
My
shit.
he
bad.
ain't
We
gotta
gotta clip
say
My
that
that.
bad,
shit,
bro.
bro.
My bad, bro. Go ahead, man.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Yeah,
D.
let you
yeah, I
go,
wasn't gonna
D'Angelo. Go
say
ahead.
shit, but I was like, God damn, this nigga say give it to me soft.
You know
This nigga
these
taking
niggas,
it
these
soft.
two niggas got some young minds. Daddy, he a old blocky and shit.
I
So he got that young
don't get no
mind and
fuck.
shit.
Hey, I
Hey,
don't get no fuck.
go ahead, D.
Go ahead,
Go
D,
ahead,
man.
D.
But
Let him go
Then
ahead,
this
brother.
nigga
Go
say,
ahead.
go ahead,
My
D.
bad, man. My
people
bad,
Lord.
not
man. My
going
apologies, bro. My apologies, bro.
people
this
ain't gonna
nigga mad as hell. He mad as hell.
Hey, man, mute these niggas, bro.
This nigga mad as hell. This nigga D'Angelo upset. Gee, I quit.
That nigga look like he about to cry.
This
come on,
nigga
come on,
upset.
Lee.
He mad.
Hey, Leon,
Go ahead, D.
he
Go
need
ahead,
to go
bro.
get his cookies, bro. He'll be better, bro.
Oh
He gotta
shit.
get his cookies.
He got his
Oh shit.
cookies.
Nigga grown. He on this. Hey, this nigga on this podcast grown than a motherfucker man. He like, I'm grown. Fuck y'all.
I ain't,
Y'all
I'm,
niggas
Hey,
I'm
stupid,
not,
Scott,
All
shut
bro.
right,
up,
I'm
man.
I'm done. I ain't
I'm
got
not,
shit else to say.
I'm not, man. I'm letting
Man,
people
would
say
y'all
y'all
let that
thing.
nigga
Shut
go,
the
bro?
fuck up, Scott, man.
Oh
Go ahead,
shit.
bro.
Go
Nah,
ahead, go ahead, D.
what I'm just saying is that when you the people who care about you the most, they not gonna always just tell you
They not gonna give you the real.
exactly.
They just gonna give you what you want to hear.
Yeah, that's a man. That's just like before y'all came on. Um, and this something that I disagree with, and I'm not calling Joe out on it or whatever. I just personally disagree. The first thing Joe said was he was gonna call his mama, and but yet he talking about therapy and all that other stuff is feminine. Now, when I need help,
Yeah, I ain't calling my mama.
my mama can't help me with shit because she don't know
Yeah, I ain't
shit
calling my
about
mama.
being no man. My mama can't help me with that because that's what the fuck I'm talking about when I say help. And
Okay, so to
and you
clarify
say
what
and
I
you
said,
saying
I said if my mama, if I need to know how to make some red beans and rice that my mama made for me when I was young, I'm gonna call my mama and ask her how to make them. It's a woman's
Oh, you talking
recipe.
about
Like if you
food?
fuck
man,
with
that
Oh,
ain't what the
Olivia,
nigga.
fuck you
that's
said, bro.
Why
exact.
you
That
ain't
is
say
what I
that,
said.
then,
That
D?
You
is
didn't
what I
Why
say
you ain't
that.
said.
say that?
I didn't hear
Go
you say
rewind
that,
it.
bro.
I said if it was something that my mama did for me when I was younger, as far as food or a family remedy or something like that, then I'm gonna
Well,
call her and get that advice from her.
I'm gonna have
Yes,
to
I
go
am.
back and rewind it because
Go rewind it and listen to it.
I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, you tripping, D. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Oh,
I
okay.
just said it again a couple of minutes ago.
Hey, but I'm gonna put this in the universe. Why the fuck would we be talking about something in the kitchen when we having a real conversation? We ain't
What
talking
are you
about
talking
nothing
about?
cooking, bro.
But because
We weren't talking
because
about
when I
nothing. Nothing had nothing to do
be,
with cooking.
because when you told me the question, I said it is a loaded question. And I was explaining to you how loaded it could be. It could be you could be talking about me asking my mama, mom, when my leg used to hurt when I was younger, and you remember that cream you used to buy and put it on that? What's the
So
name of that cream?
I don't
That is
know.
advice I'm gonna get from my mama.
Olivia Gino.
Stuff like that.
Either way,
Tiger
so look,
bomb,
I'm gonna flip.
tiger bomb or something like that. You know
Okay,
what I'm
Joe,
saying?
hold on, hold
We
Yeah,
on.
don't
Tiger
know,
Bomb.
so
Yeah, I remember
we
that shit.
don't.
No,
But
it
what
was
I'm
Olivia
saying,
Jill for me.
but what I'm saying is that is stuff that your grandma or your mama did. And if
Hey,
your grandma's not here, it was passed on to your mom because your mom knows.
Hey,
But
you know what I
that
miss my
stuff that
grandma used to make, nigga? Them
man, don't none of
salmon
it.
croquettes,
no,
nigga.
no, no.
Don't
But
Them
what
salmon
I'm saying
hey,
is,
croquettes were so
don't
Lee,
none of
fire.
this shit
Lee.
y'all talking
But
about
what
got
I'm
nothing to do with nothing about sour
that is a
croquettes and your
caveat.
It's
There
mama.
salmon
you go
croquettes.
again. There you go
So what
again,
was he
putting the
talking about before
caveat
I
in it.
got on? Like,
That's
what was
what
the point?
Hold
that's what
on,
me and Leon
hold
keep
on,
telling him.
hold
The
on.
He's trying to
the
hone
question
in on
was,
something.
do
Go ahead.
men is it okay if men ask for help? That was the question. But
Is
Exactly.
it okay if
he
men
got
can
us
ask for help?
right, but he got
No, in society, no.
Me and Joe was trying to tell him like he has to be specific though.
No, it's just, no,
I
it's
don't.
not okay.
But
Don't
we
nobody
don't know what he
like.
talking about.
I'm
What type of
saying that
help?
we should. I said we should be able to have ask for help,
And that's what I'm saying.
But we
but
talking
no,
what
we
though?
can't.
But
We
in
can't.
what?
We cannot.
In
It's
what though?
hard. It's crazy for us to ask for help. It's insane for
How
us
is
to
that
ask for
crazy?
help.
How is that crazy?
And I'm not saying that it's not women that be like, I want to help you. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that for us to really break down and ask for help, hell no. The fuck on. We ain't doing that. Leon, you asking for help?
Nigga, that was the whole point of what me and
I'm
Joe was telling
asking.
D'Angelo.
I'm just
We're
damn
not
it,
asking
nigga.
for help. We're not asking
Stop
for
being
help.
mad.
No,
I
I'm
said
not being. I'm just saying. Me and Joe said we not asking for help. That's the point Joe
okay,
was making. If you
okay.
ask for help, that means you're being feminine. That was his whole point. So therefore, you agree
Yeah,
with me and
I see
Joe
that.
because
Yeah, I see
right.
that.
So
I see that.
what we saying is, as a man, you don't supposed to ask for help. You supposed to just figure it out on
Right.
your own.
And what I'm
That's
saying
what
is,
we were saying.
that we all were taught that way. We
And that's
we
why I
all
agree
and
because
that's
we
why
was taught that way.
we all were taught that way. I just don't agree with that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I
And
just
and,
I don't agree
what made you not agree with it no more?
being able to be open and discuss things with people that I care about that care about me and fucking therapy.
So how did the therapist teach you how to
So
do that?
that's where we no, so that's where we are. I don't know. So Lee, have you ever seen been to therapy?
Negative.
Okay. So
You need to go.
therapy for me.
I don't need therapy, bro.
You need therapy. Them weights ain't
I
gonna
don't
do
need
it for you.
therapy.
Them weights ain't gonna do it for you, nigga. You need to go talk to
That's my
somebody.
therapy though, low key. That's my therapy.
I know that's what I know why you doing it, nigga.
I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, but
I'm so far in the behind in the comments. But hey, look. Um, what
so
I'm
my thing to you is D'Angelo is no, I'm sorry, but I just got I'm just asking a question, bro. Like because I feel like you keep putting caveats on this stuff. You keep saying that men should ask for help. Men should be able to ask for help. Men should be able to go to therapy and stuff. Correct? Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
So my question to you is never mind. Bro. Go ahead.
Okay, the world. No,
No,
no, no.
nigga, ask the question,
Hold
bro.
on. The world teaches us and show us that we shouldn't and we can't.
Fuck
Okay,
all that.
so
Joe, ask the question,
And
bro.
that's how
okay,
that's how we are where we are. With
okay,
with you with you and Leon agreeing with the world. Like I
We
understand.
not agreeing with the world. How
Lee,
we
okay,
agreeing with the
so
world? We
so
ain't taught
okay,
it.
so
you
okay,
said
so
it
I'm gonna ask
already
a question then. I'm gonna
because
ask a
that's what they
question.
teach you.
Okay,
That's
so
what
I'm
they.
gonna ask.
Hold
So I'm.
on, hold on, Joe, for 1 second. You agree with the world because that's the way the world taught us.
But you
No,
don't.
nigga. No,
Yes, nigga.
no,
Yes,
Yes,
no,
you do
nigga.
too.
no, no, bro. The world didn't teach me that. I was taught that by my family, nigga.
Okay, okay,
That's the way the world handle men, bro.
so can I ask you something, D'Angelo?
You was taught that because that's the way the
Because
world
the
handle
world is
men.
not fair, nigga.
Of course, we know
You
that.
can't
So
be going out here as a man crying and shit. You
So I
can't
want to
be a
ask a
bitch
question.
out in the
No,
world because they not gonna
that's
give
what
a
we
fuck.
saying, nigga. Like, nigga, we saying
Who's
that.
saying that? Who's
The
saying
fuck are
Okay,
that?
you
so
talking about?
I have a question for
No,
D'Angelo.
because D'Angelo think that it's okay to be helped. It's okay to have to ask for help, and we telling him
Nigga,
no,
we
it's not.
taught to be by ourselves and not do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And accept everything. And then when shit go awry, we can't cry about it. The fuck going on? That's what we
That's what
saying.
I just said.
That's not
But
okay.
you arguing a point that you want to make. What the fuck is you talking about?
No, Nick, no, bro, no. That's not,
But you wrong.
bro.
Still, it's still you wrong.
Hey, that's
What
not
I'm
okay, bro.
saying is, the world doesn't care. If your life is in shambles, nobody cares. You have to figure that shit out on
Leah,
your own.
Leah,
So I,
listen.
so I
What?
got a
Listen.
question, D'Angelo. I got one question for you.
Go ahead.
If you feel like all of this, what was the beef with Kia a couple weeks ago?
What?
What was the beef? What beef?
If
What
men
beef?
could ask for help, why can't a man change your wife's tire?
Because I'm the motherfucker that's gonna handle that part.
No, no, but if you can't do it, you said no. Let me handle it. So would you call another man to ask to change your wife's tire if you could ask for help?
No, because I could do it.
No,
I'm
no,
thinking
no, 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 no.
I'm thinking from my point of view. I can do it.
You could do anything you want to do in fucking life. But I'm saying to
Joe, I
you,
have the ability
no,
Mm.
to
you
You can
fucking
do anything
change
you
a
want to do in
tire.
life.
that wasn't what we was talking to Key about. We said we're not letting no man change our women tire under no
And
circumstances.
that's still and what how does that change what we talking about? Because what I that's a whole nother conversation.
No, it's
I'm not
not.
going it is.
That's
I'm
asking
not
for
gonna
help.
allow
That's getting help. That's
how
getting help.
that's she's coming to me for help.
You said if your girl is sitting in the car at home, you will get her a Uber home before you let another man changes her tire.
Exactly.
Why can't he change her tire if you think men can ask for help?
Because that's my job to take care of my wife tire. Because
It's
it's some
your
hold
job
on,
to do
Joe, stop cutting
everything
me
as a
off.
man.
Joe, stop cutting me off. You asking me a question. Let me answer the motherfucking question. This my is my job for because she came to me for help, then it's my job to help because it's something that I can do. When I'm talking about help, I'm talking about help with things that you can't do or you don't understand somewhere you need help.
So you
Now,
paying
then you
somebody
going
for a
back to a
service that's
you
not help.
going back to a changed
Paying
tire, nigga.
somebody for a
Stop going
service,
to
paying somebody for a service is not help.
hey Joe. If we talking about some real shit,
No, I'm being
hey
real
Joe,
with you,
listen,
bro.
listen,
You
listen,
just
listen.
said, go ahead, bro.
Listen. If we gonna talk about some real shit, don't bring ABC duck doodle doo to the shit.
No, no, no. You just said a couple of minutes ago, you said that if I am a man and I need help, it shouldn't be a problem with me asking for it.
It
That's
shouldn't.
what you said.
It shouldn't. When we need
Okay.
to normalize that.
Okay,
The
so
the
now
way
you
we
putting a caveat on it
the
again.
way we have been taught, and I've been taught the same way. What
See,
I'm saying
D'Angelo,
is what is wrong.
D'Angelo, you gotta stop putting things in the. You're taking things and making shit okay for what you want to make it okay for.
No, Joe, I
So if
think
I no no wait. Let me finish. Let me finish.
so.
Because
When we just
wait, let me
give with a good
finish. You
example.
I just
Give
let
with a
me,
good
I'm
example,
finna
Joe.
give you a good example.
You
I'm
don't. Let
finna
me tell Joe.
wait. Let
I
me
say what I have
finish.
to say in 5, 6, 7 words. You keep coming on here with a motherfucking paragraph of unnecessary fucking lip boxing, bro. Say what you need to say and be done, and let's move
Your
on to the
okay,
next part of
okay.
it.
Your
You
pacific
asked me
your
about a
let
fucking
me fucking
tire,
talk.
and
God
I'm
damn,
rolling
man.
now. I'm rolling now.
What
You
you
asked me
said
about a fucking tire.
specifically. What you
This
said
nigga say I'm
specifically.
rolling. This nigga
What
say
you
I'm
said,
rolling.
look,
I'm
what you
rolling
said
now.
specifically, and Leon could vouch for it and Scott could vouch for it. And I quote, if a man don't know how to change a tire, he's not a man. Did you say
Big
that?
facts. Big
So if,
facts.
if I don't know how to
Yeah, he
change
said
a
that.
tire, can I ask another man for help?
Joe.
Mm.
Exactly.
Hey
Exactly.
Joe.
You
Look,
just
look, look.
stated out of your mouth, I should be able to ask for help, but I don't know how to do. If I don't know how to
Hey Joe,
change a tire, what makes me
Joe,
less of a man than you? You know
Joe,
why? Because you're
Joe,
trying to put caveat on things. You're trying to make it, you're a pussy if you
Joe,
don't do this. You're a
Joe,
pussy if you don't do this. But if
hey
I
Joe,
do this, I'm not a pussy. You
hey
can't
Joe,
do that, bro. You can't
hey
do
Joe.
that.
What you can't do is when we having a conversation about a topic or a specific thing, you go find some weak ass bullshit to add to it, like to talk about changing a tire, and we talking about some life shit. Get that goofy cornball, weak, moist ass shit up out of here. Stop doing that, my nigga.
Leon, do
Stop
you get
doing
where I
that.
went with
Cause
that?
stop
Leon,
stop trying to
Scott,
stop
I
trying to
Scott,
I understand
right?
what you're saying,
Scott, do
bro.
you understand what I was Leon, you understand what I was saying, right?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you're
Exactly.
trying to say.
He called it cornball because he's calling a man that don't know how to change a tire less of a man. But a man that needs therapy is a man. Get the fuck out of here. You can't say that a man needs therapy as a man because you went to therapy. What if I didn't go to therapy and I say that shit's soft as fuck? What you gonna say? Like you cannot do that, bro. You throw caveats in every fucking form of everything
Hey
we
Joe.
talk about. Whatever is okay with D'Angelo, it's pussy. If it's not okay with D'Angelo, it's a pussy. If it is okay with D'Angelo and D'Angelo done
Hey
did it
Joe.
before or saw somebody else do it before, it's okay. You cannot put
Joe, you
caveats in
like to
everything you say, bro.
Okay, D,
That's
can you
all
just
Joe,
I'm
answer that for
you
saying.
me?
like you like to
Answer
you
that for
like
me,
to
though,
you
D.
like to you
He's
like to
not going to
argue.
answer because he don't have an answer. He's not going to
You
Answer
answer
like
that
it.
for me, D.
hey, you like
Answer
to
that for me, D.
Joe, this ain't even supposed to be
He's not going to
argue.
answer it, bro. He's
I
not going to
am. Hold
answer it.
on. Joe, this conversation ain't supposed to be arguing. This conversation ain't supposed to be yelling. This conversation ain't supposed to be we supposed to be having conversations, but yet we getting to an argument and yelling and screaming. But one thing a man's supposed to be able to do is to control their motherfucking emotions.
D'Angelo, I didn't tell you you was wrong. You told me I'm crazy for thinking the way I think.
No,
You
no,
did.
you're not the only one that think that
You
way.
said, Joe, you crazy for thinking that. I
You're
never
not the
told you you
only one.
crazy with
You're
the way
not the
you
only
think.
way. You're not the only one. You're not the only one that think that way. My motherfucking father, my grandfather, and everybody else on here, father and grandfather and uncles, thought the same motherfucking way.
And you think they crazy.
Who? I
Do
don't
you?
think they. I don't think they crazy because they fucking old.
Oh, so you think I'm crazy for saying it?
I think that
So
we
we
put.
wrong?
Hold on, I ain't say that. Hold on. What I said is we young enough to adjust.
To
We
what?
young enough to, so what I'm not
To what we want to adjust to.
I
listen,
don't have to adjust to something I don't
listen,
believe in, though.
Exactly.
listen,
That's all I'm saying. What make it right
listen,
for you but not right for us, D?
listen, listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, what I'm saying is I agree with the both of y'all that the world is unkind to a man. I agree with the world is gonna tell you to figure it out. I agree with that. I just don't think that is right that we can't ask for help. I don't. And if y'all saying that y'all agreeing with the point that a man um shouldn't ask for help, right? Y'all agree? That's where we are, right?
We just saying you should
No,
figure
no,
it
no, no,
out
no.
on your
Yes or
own.
no? Yes or
As
no?
a man,
Yes or no?
as a man, you
So
should
you
figure it out
agree?
on your own.
So you agreeing that a man should not ask for help?
I don't agree with that.
That's what you the whole night y'all been
No,
saying
that's
that.
not what I said.
But what's the point of what you saying then? Because that's what the question was.
I said what I said was
You
if
said
you
it's
go back
feminine.
and I said if you go back and listen to
You
what I
said it's
said,
feminine.
I said going to a therapist is feminine. That's what I said. What
So
I
that's
said,
help,
Scott, was,
nigga.
hey
That's
Scott,
help. Right.
let me say what I said, and you can tell me if you disagree with it. What I said was is we was taught from a young man to stand on our own two and make a way. Anything that is manly, you shouldn't ask for help from. And I stated that from the beginning. I'm not telling you that if you need to learn a recipe that your grandma learned from when you was younger, you
See,
can't call your mother and ask for help.
see,
You,
That is a
that's exactly
form.
what I'm talking
Wait,
about. That's exactly what I'm talking
wait.
about. That
cause
right
he
there.
talking about cooking
That
recipes,
right there.
nigga.
That right there, that's what I'm talking about. Joe take a situation and go do some ABCD, the cat jump over the hat and bring it into this conversation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what I'm
I'm
talking
with
about.
you on that. I argued this nigga on the court so long.
You have to
Hey,
stop doing that shit, Joe. Stay where we are. Stay exactly where we are,
I
bro.
argued with this nigga on the court for so long. I said, y'all let this nigga do this shit?
When,
Like this nigga just he argue. He like to argue.
yeah,
So
that's the thing. I'm not trying to argue. Joe making an argument. We all think something differently, and we're just having a conversation about the way we think. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's wrong. It's okay
nah,
for us
fuck
to
that.
disagree.
Leon be wrong. Leon be wrong in the motherfucker.
It's okay for us to disagree. It don't have to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed
Nah,
to
fuck
be
Leon. Leon be wrong. Leon be having stupid ass opinions and shit. Fuck
because,
Leon.
bro,
Fuck Leon.
I felt the exact same way, bro. I
Where you
felt
go? Who left?
that was Joe.
Oh,
I think he bounced out. I I felt the exact same way. I'm telling you, up until about 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was rah 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 rah. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not a
I had
rah
to be
rah rah
you.
gatto. I'm not a
No,
rah 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 gatto.
what I mean by the rah rah rah, Joe, I'm talking about uh me and just gotta keep this shit in and deal with it on their own and hold it back and hold it in. I agree that we gotta figure it out. But I'm just talking about I just
You
disagree with the
gotta.
how.
That's what I'm trying to keep on saying to you, bro. This a loaded question. Tell me what you are talking about so I can address that issue.
Right.
Because you steady
Because
walking in
we
circles,
can't
bro.
no
If
we
I
can't
if, no no let me
we
finish.
can't
If
stay
I
on the
talk
same
about
thing because you
no
keep going to
no
something else.
no I'm not going to nothing else. I you're steady saying men can't ask
So
for help, but when I said you just told me, Leon, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he say you said I thought we was talking about therapy? No, Joe brought that up, but then you bringing up therapy again.
no, what I said was
Like
I didn't say I said Joe hammered that out. I brought up three things. I didn't just bring up therapy, Joe. I brought up I had 3 points. I got the shit wrote down right here. I said I said talking to a mentor, a friend, or a therapist. I brought up three different things. You ran and attacked the therapist part of it, and that's where we've been since this shit started, bro. And I'm not making that up. I brought up three different angles, and you attacked the therapist, and that's where we are. That's all.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
That's why I
Instead of
asked, like, what was the therapist and shit? Like, where did therapy come from?
therapist is cool. I think everybody need to have a therapist, and then because it's different than talking to your family. If you know what I'm saying, because there's certain shit you not gonna say to your family.
Right.
You know what I'm
Thank,
saying?
Yeah.
You out here bullshitting
But
around.
okay, I got a question for you, Scott. If it's
thanks,
certain
Olympia.
shit,
Hold on 1 second, Lee. Thanks, Olympia. Go ahead. Go ahead,
man,
Lee.
shut your ass up. So if it's hard to talk to your family, if some shit that you don't want to talk to your family about, why is it so easy to talk to a stranger?
Because I'm not talking to my family. I don't want my family thinking I'm fucking up.
that's gossip. That's what chicks do.
This simple shit. Like I don't want my family to think I'm fucking up.
That nigga Joe say that's gossip.
Nigga
This the
stupid.
nigga daddy on one tonight.
This nigga that is funny as
Hey,
hell.
boy, you stupid as hell, Daddy.
Hey, he on one tonight.
It is, bro.
Oh,
Nigga
I
that's
said
believe
it's
that
gossip.
shit
gospel.
is. It is, bro.
I was trying to have a moment.
I will bet
I
you.
was trying to
I
have
will
a
bet
moment.
you.
This nigga said
I
that's
will bet
gospel.
you.
Fuck her.
I will bet you that if you did a poll of if you will go to therapy and you did 10 men and 10 women, 10 women will say yeah, probably 4 men will say yeah. Because that's a feminine fucking trait. That is a woman thing to do.
It's no.
You
I'm
never
not
heard a
going. I'm
fucking
gonna let
you
you have
never
it. I'm not
I ain't
letting you have
never
it.
I ain't never in my life of nigga them have heard a man tell his wife less track therapy ever in my life.
Hey,
I shit. I
no,
definitely would tell a bitch
hey,
we go have therapy.
hey,
I'm
if
definitely telling motherfucker we having motherfucker. I gotta fix. Like I want couples therapy.
Man,
facts,
I
hey,
feel like
that
that.
shit
I
is
want couples therapy because
y'all
motherfuckers
gotta have that shit.
be crazy.
Y'all gotta have
hey,
that
hey,
shit.
Joe, I'm telling you, 5 years ago, I was just like you, my nigga.
And I'm
I
gonna
felt,
stay like
I
this.
felt the
And it ain't gonna
same. I
change.
felt the same way.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna
you
change.
and just like Lee told you, you
So
definitely
my
will
so
stay that
so
way if you're
so
not
so my
open to it.
thing so my thing to you is can you answer a question that I asked you that me and Lee want the answer to?
What's the question?
My question to you is if you said a man could ask for help, correct? You
Yeah,
said a man if a man don't know how to do something, a man could ask for help.
yeah.
So tell me why a man is not a man if he don't know how to change a tire and ask for help.
So now, at first, I said that I was gonna answer that question, but being that I stood firm that I wasn't finna allow you to keep talking about A B C D
You're
the
not
cat
gonna
jump
answer the
over the hat.
question. You're not gonna answer the
I'm not
question
finna
Why
answer
you
that
ain't gonna answer the question
because
though?
because he
Just
don't
answer
have
the
an answer.
question.
Because he
absolutely
don't
stupid.
have an answer. He
No, because
don't
that's
have a
stupid.
he don't
No,
have an
bro. Just answer.
answer.
You said the man is not a man if he don't know how to change the tire. So that's a
And
that's a legitimate question, bro.
I agree.
Okay,
Right.
so
So that's
why
a
I I
legitimate
I,
question.
I
so
agree,
why if a man is not a man
but
because he can't change the tire, why can't he ask for why can't a man just know how to change the tire and ask you a man and you don't know how to
because
do shit? Does that make
Joe
you
Joe
less of a
Joe
man?
because when I'm asking for help, this conversation ain't about you needing a help to
Oh
change
my
a tire. This
God,
conversation
bro.
is you need help with some
That's
serious
not
real shit.
that's
See,
not
just
what I
ask the
asked that
answer the
question around.
question,
And
bro.
you know it.
Hey, hey,
I just said to you that a man is feminine if they go to a therapist. You said, no, they ain't. They should be able to do that. But this is my opinion. So what make your opinion better than mine about a man that could change a tire? You want to talk about the therapist, but you don't want to talk about a man saying a man is not a man if he don't know how to change a tire. You said that.
I feel like a man should know how to change a tire because of that.
Okay. So
Joe,
if he
shut
go ahead.
Joe.
Go ahead.
What y'all on? What
He
y'all
not
on
finna answer
right
the
now?
question, bro. He not
Joe
gonna answer the
I
question. He
feel
don't
like a
have an
man should
answer, bro.
I feel like a man should know how to change a tire. That's something that his father, his uncle, his big
But what
brother
if he ain't
should.
got a father?
Yeah, y'all pissing this nigga off tonight.
But
Hey,
that's not. No, no, let him go, cause I'm.
hey, hey,
He just backtracking everything he's saying. Told you, I remember everything you say. But go right ahead. Go right ahead. That's something his father supposed to told him. Go ahead. What you say? Go.
I said what I said about a man um should know how to change a tire because that's something that's in your elders, that's in your father's toolbox. Your father can teach you that. Your brother can teach you that. You can read a book on that. But how to process information and process emotions and shit like that, my father didn't fucking teach me none of that shit. My father stood and said, "Oh, you 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 got to be a man, and this is how a man should do it." And woo 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 woo. But now things is different. Like it's this. Let's see. I was finna do some Joe shit and go to something else, but I'm still gonna do that. Just like we sitting up here fucking following the laws of the Constitution, and the Constitution was wrote 500-600 years ago.
Huh?
You don't that's you don't have that shit is outdated is the point. The what the thoughts and the way they did things and handled that shit does not just automatically occur today. There's a new there can be a new way. Things are steadily changing, times are evolving. You do not have to stay the same way from fucking 100 years ago.
Okay. So
Why
can
you
I
have
go
What we
now?
why
talking
why
about,
you
So can I?
D'Angelo?
So
why
can
What
I
why
go
you
now?
why you
D'Angelo? What the fuck are we talking
why
about?
you
Can I go
why you
now?
have to mute my mic though, bro? I ain't
Wait,
what
wait,
I
wait.
do.
Can I go now? Can I go now without you interrupting me? Since you
Go
muted
ahead,
me.
Joe.
So if
I don't even know
time
why
just
he
wait,
muted
wait,
me.
wait, 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 Leon. You just said that your father should be able to teach you how to change a tire. And then after that, you said, my father didn't teach me how to have emotions. My father told me to shut up and be a man, right? But then you said, things are elevating, things are changing. The world is different now. So back to Leon question. There are a lot of households out here without fathers in the home. So if a
Facts.
man ain't got a father to teach him how to change a tire, from your words, times is changing. Why do he have to be less of a man? You can't answer it. You can't.
You
Hey,
can.
bro, you cannot answer that, and you're not going to answer it because it's going to back you into a corner that
It's
you
not
can't say this shit. You
Joe. It's
cannot.
not Joe. It's not
Tell me.
bagging me
Answer
into a
it.
corner because
Answer it.
look. It's not backing me into a corner because it's not on the topic of what we're talking
Get
about.
the fuck out of here. I'm done. Hey, y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. I am fucking done. I am done.
Hey,
Answer the fucking question, bro. Like, God, dog, man. What? We having a conversation.
Oh
We
my
having a
God, bro.
conversation, bro.
Oh,
What do you mean? You just talked about a fucking tire. We is on the conversation. So I'm asking
hey,
you a question. You're talking about
hey,
time
Joe.
oh
changing,
my
Hey,
like
God.
Leon, what
Leon
these
just
niggas
Scott.
on?
Oh
Scott, would
no,
you
bro.
Scott and
I hear
Leon, would
you.
you
I hear
agree?
you.
Would you agree that
Hey.
it's not a lot of father figures in the household now?
I
Uh-huh.
just said, I just
Would
asked
y'all
him, what
agree
if
with
he ain't
that?
got no father?
Would y'all agree that it's not a lot of big brother programs and stuff out here now? Would you agree?
No, I'm not agreeing with that because there's a
Would
lot of
you
shit
agree
going
that it's
on.
a lot of kids out here that ain't had fathers while they was growing up? Would
Yes.
y'all agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I
Yes.
agree.
that is things changing, just like you can go to
Leon, one of
therapy
them.
now changing, right? So tell me why that young man that didn't have a father in his life, or didn't have an uncle in his life, or didn't have a big brother in his life, can't call you to change his tire. Why do he have to be
Hey,
less of a man?
Hey Joe, you just a nigga that try to find something
Exactly.
to be
Exactly.
different and difficult.
Exactly.
I don't even
Exactly.
think you I don't even think you know
No, D'Angelo,
you,
I'm not saying that.
everything.
I'm
Listen,
look,
listen.
D'Angelo,
Joe,
I'm
Joe,
saying
Joe,
all of this
Joe,
because me and Leon
Joe.
asked you to stick to one
Hey
subject,
Joe,
bro.
Joe, we just you just talk that this is what I'm saying. Like you just talk, bro, for 3 consecutive minutes, bro.
You just muted me for 5.
That was before that. I'm talking about just now.
This motherfucker, bro. You is a all right, bro. You got it, man. You got it, bro. All I asked you was one question,
Hey,
bro.
and
I asked you one question.
Joe,
You
your
still ain't answered the
question,
question.
your question has nothing to do with what the fuck we talking about, and I don't give a
Yes,
fuck
It,
it
if
it, it
does.
does, bro. Yes, it
Yes, it
does.
no,
does.
it don't. I think a man should know how to change a motherfucking change a fucking tire because he has so many opportunities to be taught that we don't get taught we don't get taught to handle our emotions because we get taught to hide them, and that's why Joe keep yelling
Oh
because he
my
can't
god,
handle
bro.
his emotions. He keep
You
yelling.
can't answer a simple fucking question.
You could call it what you could call it what you want. I think
A
this shit has
simple, and
nothing to
you
do.
know why you can't answer it, because you're gonna have to backtrack on what you're saying about this fucking feminine ass therapy shit. It's that simple. You,
Therapy is not feminine.
like I told Scott, you can say that, but D'Angelo stands on. He's the old man that stands on a porch that tell you don't run in his
You
grass.
gotta.
He's going to feel the way he feel. He's going to feel the way he feels, Scott. So all I'm telling him is stand on it. Stand on what you
Hey,
believe in and don't backtrack. He
hey,
can't tell me. He can't tell
Leon, you hear
me.
this shit?
Leon, he
Yeah,
can't tell
bro.
me just because I don't know how to change a tire that I'm a pussy and I'm less of a man, but he in therapy and he a big macho man, Randy Savage man, because he's going to therapy. No, you can't make shit you do okay, but what you don't do is pussy, or you're not a man. You can't do that. Like I told you from the beginning, you're talking in circles, you're talking in caveats. Give us a subject to talk about and we can hone in on it. What are we talking
Joe,
about?
can you
Therapy?
spell caveat?
Anything. Oh my god, bro.
Can you spell
Oh
caveat,
my
Joe?
fucking god, bro. Oh my god, bro. This
All
shit
right,
is
Oh
then.
my
crazy.
Stop
God.
using. Let's not use words we can't spell.
Oh
Now
my god, bro.
you got a question, Joe, on the
Oh
screen.
god, bro. I'm not answering no question till you answer mine.
Hey, but Danita, he said he ain't gonna answer your question.
Surely ain't. Until he answer mine.
Joe? So
She's a fucking woman. She's a fucking woman talking about fucking therapy. Like I told you, that's feminine shit. Get the fuck out of here. Why the fuck am I
It's
talking?
not.
Why the fuck
It's
is a
not
woman?
feminist
Hey,
shit.
hey, bro, look, check this out. Check this out. A
hey, I think
woman, a little Leon, a woman
I
telling a
think the
grown
most
ass, look, Leon, a woman telling a
so
fucking man that a tire, changing a tire, learning how to change a tire is not the same thing as therapy. Is you
that's your opinion.
fucking
Hey
kidding
Joe,
me?
that's
That's
your
just like a
opinion, right?
woman telling me. That's
Joe,
like a woman telling me. That's like a woman telling me learning how to hang this picture is not the same thing as you learning how to bake a cake, babe. Get the
hey Joe,
fuck out of here.
Joe,
What are you
that's
fucking
your opinion,
serious?
right?
Get that
That's your
soft ass shit out of here.
hey,
No, it's not the
Joe,
same.
Joe,
It's
Joe,
not the
Joe,
same because guess what? Just like last week when I told everybody on the fucking
Joe. And
podcast,
then
a man
when
ain't a
I mute
man if
him,
he don't know how to change
This
a tire.
nigga said just like last week.
You damn
when
right. What I said the week
and
before,
so
Scott. You ain't a man
Joe,
if you don't know how to change a tire. And I feel the
so
same way today.
so when I mute him, then it's bad. He's study going on right now.
Oh shit.
Like that's all I'm saying is Joe, give it a month. Take a second and let another motherfucker interject. That's your opinion, right?
I
And
thought you was asking me a
no,
question. I
no.
thought it
You
was
didn't
my
answer
question
it.
to answer.
You didn't answer. You
I
said
did
you weren't
answer.
answering it, so we moving on. We moving on.
There we go.
So
Okay.
you what you said is an opinion of feminine or whatever. I think the most feminine and gayest shit is a person who can't control their emotions. That's the most feminine you can be in this world to me.
Says a man that went to therapy. You kidding me, right?
Yes, I am.
You kidding me, right? Says a man that went to therapy, went and asked for help to control your emotions. You kidding me, bro?
Hey,
Are you kidding me? You
I
said the
control
most pussiest thing is a man that can't
hey
control his emotions, but you
that
went
that
to therapy to control your
that don't
emotions.
Oh
no
shit.
no I
Fucking
didn't.
God, bro.
I'm done.
My fucking God, bro.
I never went to therapy to control
What you
my
I
go to
emotions.
went,
therapy
I
for then,
went,
bro?
and that shit was funny as fuck to me. But I went.
What you, what you go to
And
therapy
and I
for, D'Angelo?
and I never
Can you
went
answer
because
that question? What you go to therapy for?
Hey, we need to look at the comments and
hey,
shit. Motherfuckers
I
talking
can't
shit in the comments, man.
I
We
can't
need to look at the comments.
I can't keep up with the comments right now. I'm sorry, it's too many, yo. I'm doing the best
No,
I can
keep
with the
our
comments.
audience. We got an audience. God damn
I want to know what you went to therapy for. If it wasn't for to control your
it.
emotions,
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
What you on, G?
he said he think the biggest pussy thing in the world is not being able to control your emotions as a man.
So what
That's
makes you
what he
think?
just told me.
So what makes you think I went to therapy for emotions?
What? That's what you told us. You said I
No,
used
I
to be
didn't.
just like
I
you,
never
Joe.
took. I
I used
never
to be
said
just
I
like
went.
you, Joe, until 5 years ago when I went
Hey,
to therapy.
Joe, you're funny. You funny to these niggas,
Okay, I can be
and
funny,
and,
but
and
what you
they
go to therapy for?
Joe, you
You
getting
trying
these?
to figure out? You trying to figure
No,
out
no,
a
no.
story to tell us?
You
I
see what I'm
got
saying?
buttons and
I ain't
shit.
telling you no story.
So tell me what you went to therapy for, bro.
I'm not telling you that.
Oh my
I'm not
fucking
telling you that.
God. Scott could
I'm
tell
not
us what you
telling
can.
you that.
You know what? You is the most
Scott
fucking
ain't tell
goddamn
us
it, most
shit.
secretest man in the
Yeah,
world.
Scott.
You
Scott said he went to therapy for his emotions. He just said.
thank you.
I would. I don't.
What? Well, I'm catching. I went to therapy. I did therapy for a
I,
long
I,
time.
I thought
He's
therapy was
Scott.
to control. I thought that
Hold
was
on.
an
Hold
emotional
on.
thing. Like I thought you go to therapy for your emotions, for
Scott
your
said,
feelings.
I don't remember Scott
Feelings are
saying that.
emotions.
This
What do?
nigga talk a mile a minute, bro.
But I had two therapists.
Hey, did you
Shit.
cry in therapy, D'Angelo? Did you open up? Did you open up? Did you open up?
Paul,
Did
relax.
you?
Yeah,
Did they
yeah,
lay?
man.
Relax.
Did they lay
This
you on the
nigga
couch?
said that
Did
you
they lay
open
you
up.
on the couch? Did they lay you on the couch and
Relax.
say, did you kick your feet up in there while you was talking? Like what
Hey,
happened,
listen.
bro? Like when you do know when you share your emotions, that is a feeling, right? That when you tell your feelings
It's a
and tell
feeling.
somebody how you're feeling, that is an emotion. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right? So
I
therapy
know.
is
I like.
nothing
I
but
don't
sharing your
care about sharing my
He
emotions.
talk
Nigga, like, what the fuck?
no, the
he
Scott,
talking to
you
D'Angelo though.
D'Angelo just said he think the most pussiest thing in the world is not to control your emotions. But
You
he went
and
to
you and
therapy.
you and you can't control yours.
But you went to therapy though.
I did.
So that means you not a man. You
I
that's
did.
some pushy shit, right?
Hey, and guess what, Joe? I'm I am happy and accepting of goddamn it your opinion. We all on here got one.
No, it's not
You
my opinion.
you
It's
been on here,
yours.
Joe. You been on this
It's not
motherfucker
my
all
opinion,
night
bro.
trying to win. Listen, hey Joe, could you Joe? We need a couple minutes of no comments from Joe. We on this Lee, cool out, bro.
I didn't say nothing.
Um, we supposed to be on this motherfucker having a conversation about everybody's opinion is welcome. Joe is on here trying to argue and win a argument. That is not constructive. Now, when we do that, when we doing that with sports and all that other shit, this conversation was not supposed to be about someone's opinion winning out over the other. We supposed to be discussing it, and that is in itself is a sign of a motherfucking emotional, unstable motherfucker, man.
Okay. So once again, Leon, you've been on here from the
He has shit
beginning.
to say,
Wait.
man.
Once again, Leon, you've been on here from the beginning. Did I once say D'Angelo is wrong for going to therapy?
You
I
did. You said
said,
it was
wait,
feminine.
that is my
He didn't say it was
opinion.
wrong. That's
That's
just his
my
opinion.
opinion. You said I was wrong for thinking
Feminine is
like that.
crazy.
Who said who was wrong, Leon?
No, I
You
said
said I was
feminine.
wrong.
He
Feminine
You
is
said
said
crazy.
you
he
said
said
I
he
was
said we was
wrong for
wrong
thinking.
for feeling the way for
Exactly.
thinking
So
that
that
way. Yeah.
means you're trying to win a debate, not
Hold
me.
on.
I'm just correcting what you're
That's
saying.
that's my opinion. My
To tell
opinion
me
it
I'm
differs.
wrong?
My opinion differs. My opinions differ from yours.
No,
But I'm not here arguing.
you told me I was wrong. That's the beginning of the argument. What are you talking about? I accepted your answer. I accepted that you went to doggone therapy. I just said it was feminine. That's my opinion.
But
I
guess
never
what?
said you shouldn't have took your weak ass to therapy.
But you
I didn't say that.
but
I
at the
never
same
said
breath,
that.
you took your weak ass to therapy.
I did, and I told you I didn't
Okay then,
believe
so
in it before, and now this
what
shit.
the fuck is you talking about?
Listen to what I said. What
What the
did I
fuck is you
say
talking
from
about?
Leon?
You
What
took
did I
your
say from the
goofy
beginning?
It's
ass.
therapy ass niggas on
What
here
did
and
I
they
say from the
arguing.
beginning, Leon?
That shit didn't
What
work.
You
what did
took
I
your
say
That
from the
shit did
goofy
beginning,
not work.
ass.
Leon?
You took your goofy ass and sat on the motherfucking couch with the
Surely
rest of
did.
us. So shut the
Surely did.
fuck up, Joe.
And guess who?
Like,
And guess who
please,
advised it for me? And guess who advised
please.
it for me? And guess who
I
advised
don't
it for
care
me?
who advised it for you.
The woman?
Why does it
Goddamn
matter
right.
who advised?
Guess who
Leon,
found it?
let them get this out. Shut up,
No,
Leon.
no, no,
What I
Scott,
do?
Scott. Hey, Scott. I am not telling D'Angelo he's wrong. That's what he keep on saying. I'm trying to win a debate. A debate if me telling you you're wrong. I'm arguing what you're saying about me. You told me I
No,
was wrong for
no,
feeling like that.
you know what's the problem though? You saying this feminine. That's the problem.
That's cool. That's my
Yeah, that's the
opinion, though.
problem. That's
The
why
only
we
reason,
having this hour long
exactly,
argument.
exactly. It was something I said that he thought was wrong. So now he got to argue with me about it. We don't have
Joe,
to argue about it.
I'm not
Accept my
arguing.
opinion and leave it alone.
I
What are we
wasn't.
talking about?
I didn't argue with it. I disagreed.
No, you told me that I'm trying to
Everything.
win a debate.
Hey Joe, everything that we spoke about tonight, you extended it.
Oh my
You
God.
put up you extended every direction this motherfucking conversation went to the point where we did not get down to
D'Angelo.
nope, Joe.
Folk can't take nothing.
Hey bro.
Let her finish. Let
Hey,
her finish, Joe.
no,
Let her
no,
You
finish.
do know I was
go
just
ahead,
talking and he
bro.
cut me off, but that's crazy.
Go
Like
ahead.
I was just talking and he cut me off.
Joe, you go on too fucking long.
Oh my fucking God.
He tapped
Why
this
if why
nigga.
what
He,
listen, why
hey
can't you just
Leon, he
say
tapped this nigga.
I'm
why
finna
can't you
time him. Watch this. I'm finna time him. I'm
hey,
finna
why
time
can't
him
you
right now.
just
Go
say
ahead and talk. Go
what?
ahead
Why
and talk.
can't you just say what you? I'm gonna say what I forgot what I was, but when I say something, I say what I got to say, and I'm done with what I'm saying. It takes you fucking 30 minutes to elaborate on a point, bro. Say what you got to say, and that's that. And it wouldn't seem so congested. We wouldn't be cutting each other off. We wouldn't be feeling like we need to yell over each other. You long winded with the shit, bro. and see no other. Right. I thought that's what I thought tonight was gonna be solution based, but it turned into a argument and a yelling match, and that's what's the problem. We got into a motherfucking testosterone contest,
We
and that's
can't
what
get into
and
that.
that's what Joe lived for.
You've been talking for a minute now, just to let you know. Can I get my minute now? Now we gonna see how long you be quiet. Damn right,
You
I'm
Yo,
know,
this
timing every
nigga
time you
is a
talk now.
fucking fool, man. What is
this
wrong
nigga's
with
not
you,
even
man?
talking for a minute.
Hey, look, but this is what I'm telling. This is what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. When we started this conversation,
Holy shit.
I started off by saying this is a loaded
I'm
question.
sweating.
I said this is a loaded question. I said if you're talking about talking to my mother, I asked my mama how you used to make, you know, the red beans and rice
You
or
said this
something.
already, Joe.
Let me talk. Look, cut me off.
I cut you off because
10
you
seconds.
said this. You said this shit already,
Oh my
man.
god, bro. Oh my
You
god,
said
bro.
this same shit already, bro. Say something
Now,
else,
now, now y'all see. Now y'all see who's the. Y'all see who's the problem. Y'all see it.
bro. You
I
said
gotta
this
talk
already.
over him.
Oh
I gotta talk over
shit.
him. When I said that I was talking about you talking about long-winded and carrying on an extended
Oh my
conversation.
god,
I'm
bro.
trying to explain to you that I didn't
Did,
extend nothing.
hey,
Hey.
Leon. Didn't he say
No,
this already?
Oh
yeah, bro,
shit.
He
bro.
he
Yes,
said
nigga,
this.
but
He said this already.
he getting under your skin like a motherfucker, bro. Just like,
This shit is
No,
so
He
we're not
don't
funny.
want to
doing
let
that,
me
bro.
talk. You want me to tell you something, bro?
oh
D'Angelo get
shit.
like this when he know he's backed into a corner.
Hey,
When he gets like this, when he
hey,
back
Joe.
into a corner, you
I'm
fumble over
never
your
bagged in no.
words. Yes, you do. Okay,
What?
so you back into a corner,
Hey, Joe.
you back into a corner, and you
Hey,
throw
Joe.
your defense signal up and be like, okay, let me just deflect everything
No,
now
that's you.
because I
That's
don't
you.
have answers for what
That's
I'm in the
you.
hot seat and
Hey,
I answer everything y'all ask me because
how can we be on the?
I told you
How
this a
can I be
month
on the
ago.
hot seat?
I am so. Hey, look, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. I am so arrogant and so fucking bullheaded that I believe the shit I say. So I'ma back it up. You don't believe the shit you say. That's why you backtrack on everything you say.
You think I don't believe what the fuck I'm sitting
You
here saying
can't
now?
answer a simple fucking question you just made a bold statement to Kia
No,
2 weeks ago about. You
I
can't answer.
refuse
You
to.
say, I
It wasn't
refuse
that I
to
can't.
answer the question
It ain't that I
because
can't.
we're not talking about that when you just talked about it for
Hey,
30 seconds.
you know why I ain't answered,
And
Joe?
Leon said it's a good fucking goddamn question.
I don't give a
Scott
fuck.
probably
Who
agree.
is Leon?
Exactly.
Who the
I
fuck is
guess
I'm that
Leon?
nigga. I'm that nigga.
nobody.
Fuck you
He's a
talking about, nigga.
nobody. He's a
That nigga
nobody.
said, who the fuck is Leon?
Hey,
That's
you.
I'm
all
that
he said.
nigga.
Don't
I didn't say
you're
that I
back.
can't. I
You're
said
in the
that I
I'm
hot
can't.
that
seat.
nigga.
You're
A
in the hot
sexy
seat.
ass nigga at that.
You're in
Fuck
the
you
hot
Hey,
talking
seat.
about,
shut
You
nigga.
up,
can't answer the
Leon. Don't
question.
do
Hold
that.
on. So let me be clear to let
Just
me be clear
forgive me.
to everybody that's listening. I want to reinforce why I'm not answering that question. It ain't because I
You
can't.
said this already.
No, I didn't. I'm giving an
You
answer.
did. You
I'm
said
giving an
you want to
answer.
reinforce. Reinforce mean that you said it already.
No, 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 no. I'm not answering this.
We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear about
Hey,
that like
what
we
you
want to hear
say?
about my mama red beans and
Reinforce
rice.
mean you said it already. That
Yeah,
I
means if
didn't.
you
that's what that
I
means.
enforce
didn't say
it,
this.
now you reinforce
No,
it.
It's
I
reinforcing.
didn't say
Exactly.
this. I didn't
I
say
Y'all
can't
this.
talk
niggas
about my
funny
mama
as
red
hell.
beans and rice. You can't talk about what you said already.
No, I didn't say this. It's because that's the third time Jordan went back to that same question. He gonna go back to it again because it's getting under his skin. That's the reason I'm
Why
not
you didn't
answering it,
answer it
bro.
the first time then?
I
What?
did the very first time when it was just
What
me
you
and you.
say then? What you say?
Nah, you
He
got to.
didn't
Hey,
answer it,
I
Leon.
need that.
That
Listen,
motherfucker, he thought about the answer, but it was dumb. So he was like, no, let me not say that shit. He thought about it, but it didn't
no,
make
no, no,
sense.
no. It's on the recording. Y'all want to hear what I said? Go back. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Give me that
just
shit there.
answer the question.
Not answering it. Not answering it because it's stupid.
You're a trooper, bro. I
I
don't even know
am.
why you go to therapy, bro. You stand on
I
your
am.
fucking you
You
down for your
dumb.
sword, bro. Why do you go
Something
to
wrong
therapy?
with
Why? How can a therapist help this?
this nigga dumb.
Hey,
How the fuck can a therapist help this, bro? Seriously. You
but
you
we
you
see
don't
why
admit to nothing. Hold on, wait, wait, wait.
we see how the therapist couldn't
I could have
help you.
I could have sworn Leon
We all could
said.
see that.
Leon said at the beginning. He said, "If you go to therapy, you have to be open." This nigga don't admit to nothing. How the fuck? What the fuck you tell the therapist, bro? Like real talk. Like what the fuck you tell you was Jesus? You went there and say, "I'm Jesus. I'm Jesus," and she was like, "Well, you cured. You all right?" Like what the fuck did you tell her? Did you? We can't, bro. We can't get nothing out. We can't get no answer out of you, bro.
So hey, tell us what did you tell her when you went?
Hey, Daddy, something
You
wrong
want me?
with you, G.
You want me to
Something
tell
wrong
you how
with
my
you.
therapist session went?
Yeah, what did you tell her when you went?
I went in there and I was bold and bold as shit and hurt my wife feelings, and then I had to get the fuck up out of there.
And you proud of that? Because that's masculine, right?
Did I ask to go to therapy?
That's manly. That's manly and that's
Did you
masculine.
ask her, hey, did you ask to go to there? You said you want to be there.
Hold on. So that's
Ah, just
this nigga. Hey,
something
hold on.
wrong
Hey
with you.
Leon,
Something
hey
Hey,
Leon, didn't you
hold
just
on.
wrong.
say
Stop.
in order for therapy to happen, you got to be open and willing, correct?
Hold on. You just that you want you putting this out in the universe. That's masculine for you to go in there. I went in there and I hurt my wife
I
feelings.
didn't
That's
try to hurt
masculine.
my wife feelings. I didn't try to hurt her feelings. I just told the truth. You want me to go in there and lie?
You something wrong.
Hey, bro, you a dangerous nigga, bro.
No, I'm not a dangerous nigga.
You a dangerous nigga, bro.
If you're gonna tell me let's go to therapy, okay. So you went to the therapist and lied.
No,
So what the fuck you go to therapy
I
for?
didn't go to therapy. I
Shit.
didn't go to therapy
I
with my
think you
wife.
did.
I
I'm with Day on this. I
I didn't
think
go
you
to
went that one. I think you was at the therapist
I didn't go to
and said
therapy.
some bullshit.
No, look, I didn't go to I didn't go to couples therapy. You know what I'm saying? But I think couples therapy would be good. I never went though.
The
I
truth
would like
hurts,
to
bro.
try it. It was
In order
somebody.
for hey
It was
guess what?
hold on, Joe. It was somebody in the comments that put that in the comments way back when. I don't know who it was. Some I think they said couples therapy was dope or something. Let me see if I can
Hey,
find.
can I wanna ask something, Scott. You went to therapy, right, for yourself, right?
Yes, for myself.
When the stuff started coming out, the truth, did it hurt? When you had the faith, the
Did it
truth,
hurt?
was it something hard to deal with? Was it something hard to deal with?
No.
It wasn't, cause you knew it. You knew the truth. You just needed
I,
somebody to
I,
clarify
I
for you.
knew what the fuck I was.
Right, right. But when you go in therapy and you want the truth and you want somebody to really help you, you got to put the truth out there.
Facts.
That shit is real. So if I went to therapy by myself and didn't want to know something about myself, and when they tell me and make me see it, you don't think that shit gonna hurt? You got to be truthful for that shit to come out. If you going there and lying, what the fuck is you going for?
Yeah. Well,
No, but
I told him
where did
everything.
this come from though?
No, because you just told me when you said what did happen in your therapy session, and I told you, and you said, and you think that's masculine? No, I didn't ask to go to therapy, but if you want to go, be prepared to deal with what comes out of it. It's that
Yeah,
simple.
I knew
That's
what the fuck
life.
the truth. Look, I knew what the fuck the truth was with me.
Exactly. If you know the truth, and you know if you go in there and you telling them, and they
Well,
just opening your eyes to broadening your view of life on yourself,
I ain't
and
know
you
what the
already
truth
done dealt
was.
with that shit, then you deal with it.
Yeah. And I
I ain't know what the
still
truth
like
was.
that's why I'm by myself. All y'all niggas is married. Well, Leon not married, but he got his own shit. But me, no, I'm not. I know my shit. The fuck
My
on.
truth. What's her name? What is her name?
Lord Jesus Christ.
Olympia Thomas. My truth is my truth. You damn right. It don't. If my truth is the only truth that matters, it's my book. I don't. If you have a story and I have a story, you're going to believe yours and I'm going to believe mine. There's no middle ground.
Hey,
That's how life works.
I wouldn't.
Fuck is we on? What the fuck
Leon
is we
muting
on?
himself.
We got for what? We got for what? What the
I'm
fuck are we
done,
doing?
bro.
This one gonna say Leon married
and
to himself, bro.
that nigga just called himself sexy too. Hell no. Hey,
What's
Yo,
Leon
going
married to
on?
himself. Hey, what Leon? He back on here? Leon here?
Leon married to himself. Hell yeah.
Leon, your ass crazy.
Hey man, I'm gonna go
Your
sleep and
truth,
go.
your truth
I
is
think,
that all
hey,
that
but
matters in a relationship.
hey, Joe, you went, you went all off. This was supposed to be,
And
you
I
know what I'm
was
saying?
talking about. I started off with that D.
No,
You
you
know I
weren't,
did.
bro. This was supposed to be about solutions, bro. You know what I'm saying? You would
Well,
this
you can,
you took
but
this shit all the way in a whole nother 2 hours worth.
no, it ain't because
It
D'Angelo, you
is,
know
bro.
this. No, it's
It
not, bro.
is,
Because
bro.
what you have to realize is when you having a conversation, if two people disagree, is going to linger. That's it.
No,
It's
no.
you cannot get solutions if I disagree with your analogy. You can't. I'm not going to find a solution
Hey,
to
hey,
that.
Joe.
If I
Let me tell you. Look, Joe. Let me tell you how this went the way it did. And I'm not trying to be funny. This is okay. This is my truth on what happened. And I said this before. I gave three choices, but somehow you kept going back to the therapy part of what we were set on talking about.
you brung up therapy, D'Angelo.
I did bring up there because I brought
So
up
what are we
everything. I
talking
brought up
about
all
then, bro?
three. I
So
brought
how's
up
you
all
talking about
three.
three choices, bro? You telling me you brought up three choices, and if therapy one up, and why can't I bring it up?
Joe, you kept attacking it.
No,
I'm
I
t-
didn't.
because look, even when we were talking about help. Look, listen. The question is, can we ask for help? Point blank.
And what was my first thing I
Hold on.
said,
Let
D'Angelo?
me
Be
finish.
real.
Let me
What was my
finish.
first thing I said though?
You said no.
No, no. What was the first thing I said when you said, "Can men ask for help?" What was the first thing I said? I
I
said,
don't
"This is
He
a
remember.
low."
said
I
there was
said, "This."
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
intimacy.
"I
yeah.
said
This,
this
yeah.
is a
You said this was
loaded question," and I
yes.
said, "If you talking about me calling my mom and asking her how to do something, I feel like yes, you could ask for help like that." I did not bring up therapy. You brought it up.
I definitely brought it up because I brought up all three things, but somehow it always bounced. We could not get away from the therapy. You know what I'm saying? We just couldn't get away from the therapy.
Me and Leon asked you hone in on something. Name one thing because we was bouncing
And
everywhere with it.
yeah, but wherever we tried to go, it bounced right back to therapy. Unfortunately, bro, as if
You
that is
don't
the
like
only.
therapy.
If that's
You
if
you
that's the
don't like
only.
therapy. You feel like therapy is for sissies.
Hey, let me address Olympia real quick.
Stupid, man.
It's simple.
No. Wait, let me address
You
Olympia real
stupid,
quick.
man.
Let me address Olympia real quick when she just said,
What she say?
your truth is not the only truth that matters in a relationship. Yes, it is.
Me and I gonna talk later.
And the reason I say that, Olympia, is because before you get in a relationship, you have to take you gotta worry about self first. You're an individual first. So your truth is what matters. You could compromise in the middle, and compromising means that your truth matters and their truth matters, but your truth matters more to you, and that should be the only thing that matters. You should learn how to accept what they say, but your truth matters the most to you, and they truth matters the most to them, and that's how relationship works. You can't go into a relationship and just give your all to somebody and they get a all to themselves, and you think that shit's going to work.
Well, Joe Olympia says you don't see value in opinions other than yours.
No, I see value in opinions that I agree with. An opinion only a fact to me. Your opinion only matters to me if I agree with it.
But Joe,
That's what's wrong with people. People think their opinion is
Joe,
supposed to matter to people. Everybody have opinions is like assholes. Everybody have one. You shouldn't want your opinion to matter to nobody. State it and move the fuck on. That's what people problem is. They think what they say matters in this world. No, it doesn't. It matters in your world.
But
and
if
learn
but
that.
Joe, if you on a panel and we having a discussion, you have to respect everyone's opinion, and
No,
that's
I don't. No, I don't. Why do I have to respect your opinion? I can
because
listen to it. Who is you to tell me I
hey,
gotta respect your fucking opinion?
you don't have to agree with it, but you should respect the opinion
Why?
of the person that what we
That's an
talking about.
that's a person that feel entitled.
Joe, you feel entitled
No, I don't. I don't give a
to
fuck if you agree with me, bro. I don't
Joe,
care.
you feel entitled to force your opinion. You forced
I
your
don't
opinion
force.
for 2 hours.
I say
We
what
ain't
I
talking.
say.
We
I
have
say
spent
what I
two
say,
hours.
and that's it. I can
We
state my opinion. I don't give a
Joe,
fuck if you agree with it or not, D'Angelo.
Joe, we spent majority of these two
Leon, where
hours.
you ain't said shit.
Hey, we spent majority of these
Man, I'm
two.
I'm listening to these goofballs.
We spent majority of these 2 hours focusing on your opinion, Joe.
That you had a problem with. I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not, bro.
Hey,
You think?
Joe,
Hey, look.
Joe,
Let me explain.
you
Let me.
disagree with my
Let,
opinion.
no, I didn't.
You did, because I think
I
you should go to
I
therapy.
all I said is going to therapy is feminine. That is my opinion. You had a problem with my opinion. I don't
Joe,
give a fuck because you want to go to therapy, bro. I don't care.
Joe, you been sitting here. You been sitting here. You how many times tonight have you said says the nigga who went to therapy?
Leon and
That's
Scott.
what you
Scott,
said, bro.
wait. Scott and Leon. Scott, have you once, everybody in the fucking chat, anybody, have you once heard me say you shouldn't go to therapy?
So I
You
wanna
told no, you did tell
Hey man, this
Deanna
nigga Jeff, boy,
that
he funny as
he
hell,
was
bro.
gay as hell for going to therapy. That's
right,
what
But
you
and
did I
told me.
say he
I wanna
shouldn't
go.
go?
I wanna.
Scott, is that an opinion? Is that an
You didn't
opinion
say
or
that he
observation?
shouldn't go,
Is that an
but
opinion
you
or is that an
judged him.
observation?
You judged him though.
A judgment is an opinion.
He
Me
can't
telling
judge
you,
him if he went to.
That's my whole point. That's part of my point.
You said
But he
if
not
I
judging you though.
you ain't shit
I'm
because you
not.
went.
All I said
He
was
not judging
that
you
shit is soft. I said it's
because he
feminine.
can't judge you if he went to though.
That's what he's not getting. You is mad at my opinion. I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion, bro. Bro, let me explain something to you, bro. When we get off this podcast, I'm gonna go live my motherfucking life. I don't give a
Me
fuck if
too.
you go. I don't give a fuck
Everybody
if
go
you.
do it.
Hey, check this out, bro. I don't give a fuck a flying two
Leon
fucks
go
if you
lift
went and
weight.
slept. If you went and slept in a therapist's fucking house, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It don't make me nothing. I don't care. But
Why
my
you on
opinion
10?
obviously matters to everybody else because I said it's soft and it's feminine. You don't like it. That's you. That's you feeling entitled that I should agree with you.
Hey, I wanna. I wanna ask
Why you on 10? That nigga, why
Scott.
you on 10?
I wanna ask Scott and Leon a question. Have we or have we not spent 2 hours on day opinion?
What you
I,
what? Hey, what
I,
you say?
Yes, you absolutely right. We have. You
have
absolutely right.
we?
We
Leon,
have.
go.
Wait, what was it? Repeat the
Leon,
question, bro.
You
go.
have. Y'all don't gotta answer it. You absolutely right. We have.
We have spent
What was the question?
we have spent two
He said we
hours
spent 2 hours on my opinion.
on Joe opinion.
You absolutely right.
And whenever we bring up a topic, I mean a different view or opinion of one of ours, it diverts back to Joe's opinion.
What?
I
What the
ain't, I
fuck
ain't
is you
said shit.
talking about? Now you lost me. Now you lost me. I will give you that we spent the last 2 hours on my opinion. But who problem is that? Why we ain't spent the last 2 hours on your opinion? Because I don't give a fuck about it.
Well, why the fuck
That's
you keep
why.
chopping? Why you keep chopping
That's
everybody's
why.
opinion down?
No, I'm not. You're mad about my opinion, so we're discussing it, nigga.
Hey, hey, Joe, I
What the
wasn't
fuck you
mad.
do? Hey,
Joe,
Scott.
I
Hey,
wasn't
look.
mad at your opinion.
Hey, look. Check this out.
How
Check
many
this out.
times have I said I
Watch
was you
this.
5 years ago, bro?
Watch this. Watch this.
Joe,
Watch
Joe,
this.
Joe,
Wait,
Joe.
let me say one thing. Let me say
No,
one thing.
no, no. How many
Okay.
times did I just say? How many times have I said 5 years ago, Joe, I was you. So how can I be mad at your opinion? All I'm saying is now I disagree with that
Okay, so
logic.
when you disagree, that means a discussion is after it, correct?
Not an argument, but we've been arguing.
If I'm stating my point and you're
Oh my
disagreeing with it,
God.
it's going to
Why
go
are
back and
we
forth.
arguing
Wait,
about the
wait,
stuff
wait.
that we
No, no, no,
arguing
no,
about?
no. Wait, wait,
You
wait.
know
We ain't
we
arguing about it.
arguing about what we arguing about. That's what we
Leon,
arguing
I
about.
just want to say one thing. Right now, everybody
And
on this
then we
podcast, wait,
ignoring Olympia.
everybody on this podcast right now know if I was to say LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan, me and Scott gonna have a fucking conversation for about 20 minutes. Everybody.
More than
You know
that.
why?
More than that.
And you know why? Because Scott disagreed with my opinion. But if Scott said Jordan is the best player ever, guess how long that conversation gonna last? A second. You know why?
It makes
Because
sense.
everybody, because exactly, because don't nobody, everybody is going to agree with what Scott's saying. You talking about my topic because you don't agree with it, dog. You notice Scott and Leon ain't saying shit. Just leave my fucking opinion as it is and move the fuck on.
Joe, you the
You
only
know,
motherfucker talking.
okay.
You are the only one talking, my nigga.
How
Olympia
can
been
how can
talking. Hey,
how
hey,
can I argue,
D'Angelo,
Leon? How can I argue with my
you
own opinion?
see Olympia talking?
You said
We
what?
ain't acknowledge no, because it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Olympia's talking
it's
and
so
she
many.
listening and she's supporting
Hey, I'm
the
not
motherfucking podcast.
right. Hey,
Who is
I'm not
Olympia?
skipping. I'm not skipping them on purpose. It's just so many. I'm.
Yeah,
She in there frying. She in there frying Joe and shit.
She can't fry me, bro. She can't. She don't want to do this. Put her on. She
nigga,
she
shut
she'll
up.
get off real quick. This ain't what she want, and y'all know it. She better stay in the comments. Send her the link like y'all did Kia. Send it to her. Tell her to get on here and talk. We got it. We got room. She don't want this. This is not what she want. It's not.
That's up. We
It's
Lord
not.
going.
have
It's
mercy.
not what she
Jesus,
want.
bro. You about to go back and forth with a female, bro?
No, I'm not gonna go back and
You
forth with you
really
because
want to
I'm a.
go back and forth with a
Hey
female? You
Leon,
just said
Leon.
this
Hey,
ain't
hey
what she
Leon,
want.
Leon. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Man.
I don't. What did I tell you earlier? I don't go to therapist because I say what the fuck I gotta say.
Right.
If she have a problem with it, that's her.
Right.
It's
So
not
I'll
on
why
go
you
me.
tell her to get
to
on then?
I'll
Huh?
go to therapist.
You say
It's
Why you
what?
telling her to
literally
get on then? Why you telling her
No,
to get
because
on if you don't give a fuck?
because she's D'Angelo says she chewing me up in the comments. She could chew me up. That's good. Go right ahead. I'm cool. But I'll be right back here next Tuesday at 8 o'clock, baby.
She said she don't argue, bro.
Okay. Well, she doing a lot of fucking goddamn it opinionated right now.
She said I'm a
She
woman.
says,
Why go toe to toe with a woman?
"Oh my fucking god, bro." You know if you don't do this, you could stop sending comments. You throwing a lot of comments out there for you to not be argumentative. And you a woman. That's all women do. Like, is you crazy?
she's listening to the podcast. She's supporting our
Hey,
what you want,
hey,
bro.
hey,
Like we
hey. Keep supporting Olympia. We appreciate it. Hey, and Olympia, hit that notification and subscription. Subscribe to me. We need it.
Man, do y'all think
think
Rashad can't give a fuck who he go toe to toe with?
what
You ain't
why are you
Rashad
talking
You
McCants.
about
ain't
this
Rashad
person?
McCants, nigga.
We not
I'm better than
talking
Rashad
about
McCants.
this is a woman and then
I'm
we
I
be I
didn't diss
told her,
her. I didn't
hey,
diss her.
I ain't say, listen, I said
Scott,
we
you
was
know I'm
talking
not
about
disrespectful, bro. I'm not gonna disrespect her, bro. I wouldn't. I'm
I
y'all
don't
know.
know that you're not
Nah,
disrespectful.
I'm not gonna be
I don't know,
disrespectful.
like you not gonna say this shit.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, this nigga's
Scott Joe is crazy.
Nigga,
I
you ain't
don't
just
know.
go, nigga, you not just gonna just push that past me. Like, I'm
hey,
not
look.
disrespectful. Nigga, you are.
Hey, look.
Get the
And then
fuck
look.
on.
Hey,
Get the fuck out of here. You are the most disrespectful nigga that I ever met. Get
hey,
the fuck on.
and look. And then
You said this shit.
look. Scott trying to talk some sense into his ass, and this nigga was going back and forth with old girl last week in the comments and shit.
Like,
Who was?
nigga.
Hey, who was that? Scott was. Who was that you was arguing with, Scott?
Who was he arguing with?
Oh, it was a lot of them. It was two of them.
Last week, Scott was. Hey, y'all
It,
wasn't reading it, bro.
He
it
was
was two
arguing.
of them.
Yeah, man. Scott was going crazy in the comments last week with the other ladies that was on last week. I don't remember
Yeah,
who they was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Man, I was like, this nigga
you
Scott
do know
crazy, man.
that. You was there. Nigga. But this nigga
What?
daily is on. I'm not disrespectful. Nigga, I'm not gonna let you get away.
Y'all niggas crazy, bro.
Nigga,
Y'all niggas
This
you the
crazy.
most
this nigga Joe
disrespectful
retarded.
nigga that I met.
Leon, know I ain't disrespectful, bro.
Yeah,
No, no,
Danita.
Joe ain't disrespectful.
Hey, Danita. It's all love. We come on here and we talk our shit all the
Joe
time.
just speak his mind, bro. That's all.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
this.
hey, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta ignore his ass. Well, I be ignoring his ass sometimes.
There you
Hey,
go. And that's
and I,
what
and, I,
that's
and
all you
that
gotta
too.
do.
That too. That's
I
definitely
agree.
you definitely gotta ignore sometime.
Cause
Um,
I definitely ignore y'all opinions. I ain't gonna lie.
but I was trying to get some constructive conversation going, and you know what I'm saying. And Joe took this
Y'all
as
took it to somewhere else.
yeah, Joe
And
took
you
this as
keep
a
on
regular
saying
day.
Joe took it somewhere, bro.
You
Like
took
this
you
is
took it to a
crazy.
regular day where we just be on here arguing and shit. We gonna try this shit. We
Because
gonna try this shit again, and I'll give a forewarning, and I'll be like, hey, Joe, we ain't gonna argue today. We wanna, you know what I'm saying. We just
why
want to talk this through.
my
Hey,
opinion
y'all
gotta
do
start
realize that y'all both go be arguing with each other though.
No, I respond. I respond to Joe. You know what I'm saying, and
But y'all go
it's like
back and forth though.
yeah,
Y'all go
we
back
do,
and
Hey,
forth.
we
hey
do.
Leon and Scott, can I ask y'all a question? I wanna ask
Yeah.
y'all a question.
What up, bro?
Do y'all give a fuck about my opinion, bro? Like real talk, like the shit I say, like
No.
the shit I
Yeah.
that I say. You
No,
see
No.
I
you see
listen
why
to
we
it though.
use
I listen to it.
you see why they don't get in the bantering shit back and forth with me? Because they don't
Hey,
care. You do.
I care because I'm the one the fuck behind the camera, bro. I'm trying to keep the production going. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, nigga, we, bro,
I
we
have
you act like we ain't never got into it with you though. But I mean, we had our back
Yeah,
and forth moments though.
you get into
No,
it with me
that's why I say
about an
I
opinion
don't give a
that you
fuck.
disagree with me.
and then
That's the
look,
thing. Me and Day got into it.
Leon and Scott,
Yeah,
y'all get into it with Joe more than I do. This has just been recently.
hell no, hell
Alright,
Yeah,
no,
you bugging,
I
bro.
quit.
You
I
bugging,
quit.
bro.
I
No, no,
ain't
no.
being
hell
You
no, nigga,
No,
you
bugging,
tripping?
bro.
no. See, y'all, you look, y'all thinking about recently. Only recently have me and Joe been at it the past, you know what I'm saying, couple weeks. Overall, you niggas are always into it with Joe.
Nah, bro, nah,
Nah, bro.
hell
I ain't gonna
no.
lie, bro.
yeah.
The only time I'm into it with Joe is
It's when
if
we
we
talk.
talking about the black community
Yeah.
or politics or some shit like that. That's the only time I get into it with him.
Man, get the fuck
Man, get the
on.
fuck out of here. Joe get
Hey,
into
look,
it
Get
with
the
look.
fuck
Let me
on.
everybody.
look. Watch this.
You
Watch this.
bugging. You bugging, Leon.
Chat. Hey, chat.
Huh?
I got a
Okay, what
question.
we
Hey,
get into
chat.
it? What,
Talk
what
about
we get
chat.
into it about?
Hey, watch
What we get
this.
into it about?
Hey, chat. I'm finna explain to y'all how this usually goes.
They
I'm
don't
gonna
give a
give y'all.
fuck.
No. Wait. I'm finna give y'all some back. What is called
Backstories, nigga.
the
Backstory, nigga?
backstage stories, right?
Oh
So
shit.
about a couple about what is it, yesterday, Leon sent our group chat a little text about a basketball text. I had a different opinion than these three motherfuckers. And they all jumped on me and started talking about some you dumb, you stupid, you this, you that. I didn't
You a
say nothing.
fucking lie. This nigga lying. This nigga is
Leon, you
lying.
didn't. Y'all didn't say I'm stupid. How the fuck I got him better than him? And I was like, dude, Trey, we went back and forth talking about him.
Yeah, nigga, but we ain't
That's what I'm
call you
saying.
no
Yeah,
dumb. We ain't call you dumb.
y'all just want me to agree with y'all. That's it. I don't agree with
No,
what y'all
bruh,
say,
no,
bro.
because we know you're biased, bruh.
How am I
You are
biased?
being biased because you hate Russ.
It's not about I hate him. I just think he trash.
Exactly. I mean, you
No,
don't like
you
him.
said
It's not
But
Russ?
you
hate.
but
See,
you know
that's
You
he
what
ain't
I'm
said
trash
Russ?
saying.
though.
But you
You
see
know
what
he
I'm
ain't
saying,
trash
Scott?
though. But you
That's
know he ain't
another
trash
thing I'm
though.
saying. Why my opinion gotta be wrong, but yours don't?
Did you say Russ? Like you really do hate Russell Westbrook?
See that because I think he weak.
How?
Yeah.
He's in the NBA.
So
No, I
backstory.
can compare it to their contemporaries. Okay, there you go.
Hey, we do Olympia.
Now
You,
that's up to some screen. That's
hey,
funny.
Olympia, you welcome. You welcome.
I never said nothing bad about Steph.
What she say? What
She
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 say?
she say we need a woman. We do.
Man, hell no.
You niggas is dumb.
Man, she going,
Hell
man.
no, man. You tripping.
Hey, but look,
I
this is
I
what
didn't
was in the
say it.
group.
I
Hold
didn't
on,
say it.
Joe. This is what was in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? This post right
Yeah,
here.
she come on. She could talk that shit. She could
This
come on.
hey, this is what Joe is referring to. We all ranked our point guards. It say rank these in they peak, and I'll give my ranking. I got Russ one, Kyrie two, CP3 three, and Dame fourth. And Joe,
I had CP3, Kyrie, Dane, and Russ. And if somebody else was up there, he'll be fifth.
Shit, man. Your ass tweaking, bro.
I got Russ, Dan, Kyrie, and then CP3 is last. He ain't shit. CP3 ain't did shit.
so I just don't understand how out of all everybody on this screen, Russ is ranked top five in every statistical category. How could he not be number one on this motherfucking list?
Including turnovers.
Anybody who control the ball, dominate the ball, make a lot of turnovers.
Not Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul ain't shit.
Not Chris Paul.
LeBron got supposed to have the highest IQ in the history of basketball, and he led the world in turnovers.
He played 22 years. Is you serious?
Hey,
Everybody played Vince Carter played 22 years. Like, what the fuck we talking
See,
about?
this is what killed you. LeBron James has started every year of his career from the beginning to the end. He missed probably, he never missed a
Damn, so I
season.
can't get my order?
what's up, Messiah? Go ahead. My bad. Go
You
ahead.
want to talk? Go ahead. Talk. Leon.
Like I ain't
Shit.
on the damn podcast and shit. Just gonna skip me though.
Young
Tell
nigga
you about
talk.
tell you about
Young
niggas.
nigga talk.
Anyways, nigga, I got CP, I got Russ, I got Dame, and then I got Kyrie last.
Oh,
And I got my
Yeah.
reason.
Kyrie ain't fit.
I got my reasons though.
Kyrie
mm,
would
mm,
destroy
mm.
all four of them up, all three of them
See,
motherfuckers.
and the thing that's the thing y'all was talking about in the chat too, bro. We're not talking about a one-on-one day. We
No,
that's
I'm talking
not what
about a
we
better
talking about.
basketball player. He's a better bet. He is
You
a
just said
to
he would
me.
destroy him. We ain't
He would
talking about no
destroy all three of
one-on-one.
them.
Okay, listen. Can I give you my reasons?
Okay.
The reason I got CP. Well, you know that's my point goal. But every team he done been on, he done made them better. Russ, he carried the Thunder after KD and he won the MVP.
That was a phony MVP, bro.
Okay, bro.
Nah, it's funny.
Dame, he carried his team to the Western Conference Finals. And if you want to say, oh, he had LaMarcus, he did it after LaMarcus Aldridge. It was only him. He was the superstar on that team. Now we want to go to now when we go to Kyrie, Kyrie ain't did shit. Young Kyrie didn't carry the Cavs. He didn't carry Boston, or he didn't carry Brooklyn. He ain't do shit.
He
He
got
was the second
championships.
op. He's been the second option on every fucking team he's been on, and
No,
that's
he
a fact. He
no.
haven't done shit.
He got a
Other
championship.
three, he got it when LeBron went over there.
Okay, Kobe got three with Shaq. What's the difference?
Kobe
Where you
got
got
Kobe
Kobe
got
all
two
time?
without Shaq.
Where you got
Kobe got
Kobe
two
all
without
time?
Shaq.
Where you got Kobe all time?
Kobe has two without Shaq.
But they don't have none.
Ain't no
Dame,
buts.
KD,
Ain't no
Kyrie got more
buts.
rings than all three of them combined.
What does it matter?
They ain't won shit either. At least Kyrie won with another superstar. Chris Paul lost with
But
James
he
Harden,
hasn't did nothing
Melo,
though.
and Westbrook. Westbrook and Chris
What
Paul was
has
on the
he
same
done
team.
without
What's
LeBron? What has he done without LeBron?
Who?
What have
Kyrie.
LeBron done? Wait. So we trying to say
What
Kyrie
has
didn't have
what has
nothing to do
Kyrie
with
done
that
without
championship?
LeBron, bro?
If we trying
Huh?
to say Kyrie didn't have nothing to do with that championship.
I never said that. I never
Okay, so
said
you
that.
so you giving him credit for the
I
championship
asked
then.
you a question. I said, what has he done without LeBron?
He ain't do nothing.
That's why
My point
they
is,
last
that's all I'm
almost
saying.
So
both
where
of
you
them.
got KD
That's
ranked?
all I'm saying. He's
So where
been,
you got
huh?
KD ranked? Where you got KD ranked?
KD ain't shit either.
We ain't talking about KD.
But KD ain't did
He
shit
just
without
ass.
Steph.
I said, but you know how I feel about KD. I think that
So
was the
how is
weakest move.
CP3? How is CP3 your go then? Your
He's
go
a,
point
he's
guard.
a, but see, you talk about rings. I'm not talking about rings though. You keep
You talking
Cause
coming
about
up
he a
with me
favorite
with
Kobe,
players
rings,
then?
he a
So you talking
Kobe
about favorite
fan,
players?
and then
huh?
Kobe fans always love Chris Paul. They feel like some magic was about to happen. No, no, and what shit about to happen. Kobe want he's gonna lose again. Get the fuck on.
Out of these
What,
four players, I thought y'all was talking
You
about
a Kobe
we.
fan? That's
I
all.
thought so y'all basically talking about some at they peak. Like who would I take for a year at they peak?
brother? That's what it said, brother. If
Okay,
they based on their peak.
so based on a peak, I change mine then.
Oh my God,
I go
this
CP3,
nigga ain't even
Dame,
reading
Come
it.
real
Kyrie,
quick.
Rush.
This nigga ain't even reading
No,
shit.
if I had to choose, I take. I'm always gonna take CP3 first because, like Leon said, I think Chris Paul is one of the best basketball players that ever played the game. The man is 6 feet. He's 9 time. He been on 9 time defensive teams. That man got like 12 all NBA teams. Like you can't deny what Chris Paul brought to the game. That dude cold.
Facts.
Uh, Dame Lillard used to carry that Portland team to the playoffs every
Exactly.
fucking year. Dame
Exactly.
is at his peak is better. I think at his peak he's better than Chris Paul. I just think Chris Paul is a better winner. That's me.
Facts.
Kyrie is just a better player. Me personally, I think there's no skilled player to ever play the game that's better than Kyrie. Kyrie is the best skilled player to ever play the game. And then Russell Westbrook, he's not a winner. I don't like his type of basketball. Like he don't play winning basketball. He turned the balls over too much. He can't shoot. He all he is just he play angry. He like
But
you can't play angry
that's
and
why
be
people
that
like him though.
inefficient. Like but
That's
that
why people like him the way he
you
played
could
though.
like but you could like him with that type of attitude, but the game don't follow because Iverson had that type of attitude. Iverson had that heart, but Iverson game followed it. Iverson game followed it. Iverson won with that attitude. Kobe won with that attitude. Wesley Westbrook looked like he never worked on
Iverson
his
ain't
game.
winning shit,
It looked
boy.
like
He just went to the finals.
man, stop playing, boys. You serious?
What did
You
Iverson
can't.
win, dog?
You could not sit up here and say that Chris Paul won everywhere he went, but then say Iverson is not a winner. Are you
I
serious?
never said that. I'm asking
You
you,
did.
what did he win?
So how? No, I said he's a winner. Winning a winner do not
Oh,
mean
okay.
you won a championship. Iverson
Okay,
was
I
a
got
winner, bro. That motherfucker, goddamn it, used to take the Sixers by himself to the playoffs
you.
every year.
Facts.
What are you
Facts.
talking about?
I got you. I
Like
got you.
Iverson
I'm
was
thinking you're
like,
talking about
but
championship.
but 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 what I'm saying is Westbrook didn't do that. Like we gotta be real, bro. Like that 2017 season, that everybody knew Westbrook was getting that fucking goddamn MVP from the beginning of the year. They knew it.
But he
Just
averaged
like
a
this year.
triple double.
Come on, bro. Stop fucking. And he did it the next year. Why they didn't give it to him? He did it again the next year. Why didn't he get MVP?
So you just basically saying, oh, they just gave it to him just because
Yes.
they want him to, man, stop it, bro.
Just like
So
Dallas.
he never earned that. He never earned it.
No, he didn't earn that, bro. Is you
Hey
serious?
man, shut up, bro,
Why
shut
Dallas
up.
get the number one? Dallas had a 1.2% chance to get the number one draft pick this year.
Okay,
1.2% chance, and they got the number
what's
one
your
pick. You
point?
know why? Because Luca left. They had to get Dallas something. Bro, you knew everybody. Come on, bro. We knew Westbrook was winning that MVP. Stop
Did
it,
you know
man.
that at the beginning of the season?
Yes,
You are.
everybody knew he
Why
was
are
gonna
you
win.
lying? Why are you
That's all.
lying, Joe?
Hey,
Why are
Leon.
you lying? At the
Wait.
beginning of the season, you said you just said that you knew Russell Westbrook was gonna win MVP. You are a liar.
Hey, Leon. When Shaq left the Lakers, right? You do know the next season they was talking about Kobe is finna show his ass. Kobe is finna win MVP. All of that, right? You know why? Because they knew Russell Westbrook and KD was bumping heads about who's the man on the team. You don't remember when KD got hurt and Russell
So
Westbrook
let me
averaged
ask
a
you this.
triple
Let me
double
ask
with
you this.
like
Let me
15
ask you this.
games?
Let me ask you this. If Russell Westbrook would have averaged 25-5 and he didn't go to the playoffs, they still would have gave it to him.
No.
Okay, then, so what are you talking about? You just said
But
they
he
was gonna
didn't
give it
average.
to him. He
No, no,
had
no,
to
no, no,
he had
no,
to
no.
perform for them to give it to him. He
He
just he they just weren't gonna give it to him. He
So
had
why
to
didn't they
earn it.
give it?
So
Why
therefore
didn't they
he
give it to
did,
him the next year?
he
Russell
earned
Westbrook,
it
Russell Westbrook averaged a triple double 4 years straight. Leon,
3 years straight.
it was four.
It
No,
was three.
it was
It
three.
was two.
It was
It
three.
No,
was
he
three.
when he averaged it 3 times in OKC and once in Washington.
Yeah, it was three times in a row.
3 times, bro.
Bro, I could have sworn he did it four.
He
No,
didn't do it for.
it was
He did
three.
it three.
So he didn't do it in Washington.
If he did, it was once. All the I just know all together he
I
only
think he
did it
did
with.
it. I think he did it once. But no, he did it. He had three triple double season. He did it 3 times.
Oh, so he did it twice with OKC.
I mean, it was 3 years in a row. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was all three with Thunder or one with Wizards. I forgot.
I know he averaged a triple double in Washington, but that still is. She was chasing stats, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come
Why
on,
do
man,
you?
get
Yo,
real, bro.
stop it, bro.
Bro, they was
Stop
moving
with
out
that.
that man way to get rebounds, bro. Stop it, man.
Okay.
You know they was. Like
So all
Scott, you
three
could
years,
admit
all
that,
3
bro.
years
You
they
could
were.
admit that,
All
Scott.
3 years they were. All 3 years they were.
What benefit does it get for a point guard that's 6'3" to get to average 11 rebounds? What benefit does you get from that in the NBA? Tell me.
Bro,
A six
bro,
three, a 6'3" point guard averaging
Russ was
11.
that type of Russ
It
was that
doesn't
type of dude
matter.
to go after the ball,
It
bro.
doesn't lead to winning.
Hey, while you speaking on that, see no other got a question. He say, "Do y'all think Rondo can compete with this list?" And he's speaking from
As,
he's speaking
as
from
far as scoring, hell no.
right. But that's why he doubled down in the comments. He said he's speaking from a floor general
Rondo will
standpoint.
be fourth. Rondo will be fourth to me. I'll take Rondo over Westbrook.
Rondo didn't win shit. CP3 didn't win shit. So how can you downplay?
You said
Um,
Rondo didn't win, huh?
he didn't win shit.
Rondo got two
Well, no,
championships.
no, no, no,
Rondo
no.
got a championship.
Rondo did.
He got two
Rondo.
championships.
But how you shitting on Westbrook? But
Cause he hate that nigga, bro. He tweaking.
yeah, you can't shit on Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook is not
But
good to me, bro. I'm
I
sorry,
don't know.
bro.
Rondo, I think
I,
Rondo
Chris
I,
be
I
Paul ain't
above
always
him.
think
did shit.
Westbrook ain't good, bro.
Hey,
Chris Paul ain't did shit.
that bubble championship, Rondo was effective in that championship.
Oh, so that championship count? Since
No,
we talking about Rondo? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hell no.
but he got two
Stop. Here
championships.
you go on
Okay.
left weights.
Nah, cause I know you was one of the people that was saying that that shit didn't count.
Now I don't.
Nah, you want to lift weights and shit.
Oh well, don't bring that shit up then, D.
Y'all
If
bring it
that
up.
shit didn't count, don't bring it up.
Y'all bring it up when LeBron got four championships.
No, but I never said it don't count. You did. So you don't bring up Rondo. Don't bring that shit up when he got something to do with Rondo if you don't think it count.
Okay.
That's
Why
all
you
I'm
so
saying.
upset?
I'm not, bro. I'm not upset. I'm just saying, don't bring it up. If he's saying that it doesn't count, then he shouldn't bring it up with Rondo.
You on a team.
But Rondo be fifth on the list though. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't bring it up.
Yeah, I would have Rondo fifth on this list too. You know what? I take that back, Joe. We can't hear you. What you saying? I take that back. Rondo would be fourth. Dame would be fifth.
You got Dame at number 4,
Yeah, I got Dame. I got Dame
and
fourth.
you put Rondo over Dame.
Yeah. If I want to win, I'll take Rondo before I take Dame.
That makes sense. Chris Paul and Kyrie
Yo, ass
overrated.
tripping, boy.
I know you love Dame, but
Yeah,
Yo,
Chris
ass
Paul
tweaking.
and
I ain't never taking no
Rondo
Rondo over
overrated.
Dame, bro. You tripping.
Dame don't affect winning, bro.
We was just saying how he took Portland to the playoffs by himself and to the Western Conference Finals, bro, by himself. You think you think Rondo without KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen,
Kirk,
Rondo be Rondo? Fuck no.
Kirk Henry took the Bulls to the playoffs. It's
Man,
a
come
different.
on, bro. Now we going okay. All right.
Nah, bro, you be
No, now
overvaluing.
you come
You be
on, bro. Stop it.
overvaluing Dame, bro. Dame is
No, I
popular.
don't, bro.
He
No, I
popular because he
don't.
sells sneakers.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying? But dude,
Y'all niggas be saying some shit, bro. Y'all know damn well Rondo wouldn't have took the Celtics without Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and KG.
he,
Stop it.
he wouldn't.
You
He
said
most
what?
he wouldn't have. I agree with you on.
Exactly. So what you mean?
I agree with you on that. But neither would. But they would have. If Dame would have been on their team, they would have lost.
If Dame would have been on what?
If he'd have been
The
on Boston,
Celtics?
if he'd have been
But
on Boston, they
but
would
that
have
was
lost.
just he's just a floor general though. That's it's two different people though. It's two different players. I think they still would have won though.
Bullshit.
They would
Bullshit.
have.
You gotta stop with the Dame, bro. Like pack it when you pack all that shit up, man.
You said what?
When you pack all that shit up, he don't win basketball games, bro.
Who?
Dang.
He did though. He do win basketball games. Dame isn't
Hey,
winning.
hey, see no other. D Will. I'm 100% taking D Will over Dame Lillard.
Yeah, your ass true.
Lee, you take Dame over D Will?
I'm taking Dame over D Will, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Dog, hey, look,
Dame ain't no
D.
flow general, bro.
Listen, bro. You act like I'm putting this nigga Dame at number one over all these three. You act like I got him at number one. Period. Like you
No,
tripping,
I
bro.
know
I'm
you.
I'm,
You got who
I'm
you
a
you
realist,
got CP3, right?
right? I got CP3 and Russ. I got Dame at number three.
You
I'm a realist, bro.
but
You
you
know what
think
I'm saying,
I can't believe you I can't believe you think Dame is better than Kyrie.
bro?
I
I gave you my reasons though.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
Kyrie,
you.
Kyrie is not. Kyrie can't carry a team,
Dame
and
can.
he hasn't proven that. Dame has proven that, bro.
How does
Dame has
he, he
he
ain't win?
he proved it in Portland, bro. He carried them niggas to the playoffs every year.
Did he make it to the finals or something? Did I miss some shit?
He went to the Western Conference Finals, but he lost. He lost against the Warriors.
Mm,
You know damn well he wasn't gonna win against the Warriors, bro. With the team they had and the team that he had.
right. So, man, Lee, so check this out, bro.
Well,
Football season is upon us.
yes, sir.
Now, let's give our honest opinions and try and let's kick the biasness out.
Okay.
Now, where do you see where do you see the NFC North? How do you vision that playing out?
And that's the
Because
Bears. That's the Bears in them.
yeah, because Joe had to go, but I hate he had to go because Joe, Joe gonna have JJ and the Vikings winning the division.
Yeah, he's sweet.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Now
saying.
he being biased.
Yeah, JJ been looking horrible. Um, where do you see it? Like, well, I'll go
I
first.
see.
Oh, you want to
Okay, go
go
ahead.
ahead?
No,
No,
no, go
okay.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So I'll go first. I don't know. I don't know if the Bears will win the division. I I just think that the Bears had a roster to win 10, 10 or 11 games.
You
But
know you
I don't
said that
know.
last year, right?
I know I did. I said it last year. I don't know if that's going to be enough to win the division. But just looking at the schedule, I think they're going to win 10 and 11 games. I don't believe in Detroit. I don't believe Detroit can sustain what they've done, losing all of their coordinators. That has to that
Yeah,
has
that's
to
tough.
yeah, that has to count for some. They lost all their coordinators. Then um, Minnesota got a rookie quarterback in JJ,
Hmm.
but he got a great wide receiver. Joe love to say that.
But he got to produce. We don't know what he can
Yeah,
do.
right. And I'm not on the Jordan Love bandwagon, and I have a deep hatred for the Packers, but that's not what I'm factoring in. I just don't think Jordan Love is all that good. I hate the fact that the Green Bay Packers um they blaming majority of they what happened with them last year on their lack of a quote unquote receiving core. I just think Jordan Love stunk it, didn't play well. They could have used
I
another
mean, they
receiver.
receiving core was they receiving core was hurt.
Yeah, and they could have used another receiver, but I don't think it was just that. I think that I think the Bears gonna sneak up on some people. They're gonna sneak up on some people. What you thinking about the Central? I mean the North. It used to be the Central.
Um, who I think gonna win the division? Okay, I agree with you. The Bears have the roster to win. Do I think they're gonna win? No. I think it's a lot of ifs, bro. It's a lot of ifs with them. I think the um yeah, I agree with everything you said because the Lions done lost they coordinators. Um, we don't know what's gonna happen with JJ, you know what I'm saying, coming off of ACL and he hasn't played a game yet. And then the Packers with their receiving core. I would say the Lions though. If I had to pick, I'll pick the Lions
Mm,
because they getting Hutchinson back. They got the same roster, so I think they can still win.
yeah, and I'm pretty
But like
sure
I
that
said, the Bears got a good ass team to where they could win, but I don't believe in them niggas.
man, I just don't even know. Like, I be following what all you can do is listen to the people that's like at the training camp. Well, like what I heard today, they said that uh Coastin Loveland was running with the ones and Cole Komet was running with the twos.
Really?
Yeah, that threw me for a shocker. Um they say DJ Moore and Luther Bedford was taking snaps at running back. Um Braxton Jones was with the ones at left tackle.
Yeah. What the hell they doing? What? Who y'all running back? Y'all still got Swift, right?
Yeah, yeah. But you with Ben Johnson, man, he probably working on a bunch of trick plays or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
But I don't, but that Coast and Loveland running with the ones and Cole Komet running with the twos was kind of crazy to me. I didn't like the sound of that.
I mean,
Oh,
he's just figuring shit out. That's all.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing to be worried about.
Hey man, you see this? The rumor man is Shador been lighting it up. God damn it!
Shit, I heard that they're talking about trading Flacco, Shador, or Gabriel. That's what I heard. You know, I just heard one of them.
They could get something for. They could get something for every one of them. Kenny
Nigga,
Pickett.
Flacco,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Hey Lee, the minute a quarterback get hurt, somebody will trade for Joe Flacco.
I know what you call it trying to get Kirk Cut. Hey, who the fuck quarterback got hurt?
Is a quarterback hurt already?
No, you know what? Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. He back. But Justin Fields had got hurt, and they were saying the Jets was thinking about trading for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
But he back now, though. He good. He
Yeah,
good.
it was just his toe.
Yeah.
They carted him out on the stretcher, and they had everybody thinking that the man was.
Hell yeah.
Because I know I was. I was like, man, what the fuck?
They had the Jets fans, boy. Said like, here we go again.
Hey, they had me. You know I'm a Justin Fields nigga.
Yeah.
I'm following Justin wherever he go. That shit is crazy. I was like, no.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know who the Jets got as a backup.
I swear I don't.
The
Well, hey, is Zach Wilson out the league?
let me see. Because wasn't he
I
with
ain't
Min-
heard shit from
wasn't he
that
when
motherfucker.
did he sign with Minnesota last year or Detroit or something?
Hell no. Not that I know of.
Let's see where he at. He with the Dolphins.
Oh, okay, yeah. He did sound with them. That's right.
He with the Dolphins. Yeah, he was in Denver last year.
Oh, he was in Denver? Oh, okay.
He gonna fuck around and get in the game with the Dolphins.
Man, I'm praying, hoping Tua don't get hurt. Shit. If he get hurt again, bro, he might have to. He might have to go ahead and hang it up.
Man, his ass need to go ahead and hang it up now. Did they pay him? To
I
let
believe
me
they
see,
did.
tongue of a lower. Yep. Yeah, they paid him.
Yeah,
I'm ready for some football. I'm ready for some college football.
man, I
Um,
can't wait, bro.
me neither, because I ain't gonna lie, man. Basketball is year round, but I be getting tired of that shit sometimes.
Basketball, I never get tired of basketball. Basketball or football.
Yeah, I be
Even though I
getting.
be watching WNBA, so
Yeah, the Cubs
I
got
ain't gonna
their
never
ass
get tired
kicked
of it.
tonight, boy. That
Oh yeah,
yeah, they down 2 games now because Milwaukee beat them yesterday and today.
uh,
So Milwaukee 2 games up in first place. But the Cubs got the easiest schedule in baseball for the second half. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we could hang around.
yeah. I'm hoping for y'all loss.
It don't matter. Hey, if the playoffs started today, we in the wild card.
It don't matter. Y'all ain't the playoffs don't start today, so it don't matter.
I don't know why you thinking. You don't think that the Cubs gonna fall off, do you?
I hope so.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully, we play the Sox again, and you know what I'm saying, and get some get some
Get some
therapy.
easy wins, huh?
Hell
Get
yeah,
some easy wins.
get some motherfucking easy wins, and goddamn it, get right back in there. Yep. But shit, man, we gonna wrap this one up right on this one. And
For sure.
hey, y'all come back and fuck with us next week. Talk shit Tuesday, 8:15 Central Time. Hopefully we get a chance to stay on topic, man. But y'all
Yeah,
come back and
go
fuck with
listen to my nigga Joyner Lucas album too.
man, I don't like that shit, bro.
You tripping, bro?
Did you listen to you listen to Freddie? Oh, you said you don't like
Oh
Alchemy.
yeah, I fuck with Freddie.
Oh,
I'm not a. I didn't say that. I'm not a big fan of him, but any if my favorite rappers like have something out with him, I'm
hmm
gonna listen to it. Cause
hey,
he just make like I don't really like I don't know his beats just be slow to me though. Like it's like I don't know. I just can't explain it. I can't explain it, but if he got something out with one of my favorite rappers, I'm gonna listen to it though. But that Freddie go hard.
hey, Lee, I got one.
What up?
I got one that I'm sending to you right now. It's a brother from Chicago, man. Uh, his name Jujilla.
Nigga, that's my nigga, boy. He was on my podcast.
Yeah,
We had him on the podcast. Yeah.
bro.
Yep. We had him on our
Did you listen?
podcast.
Did you listen to his new shit,
My
bro?
my homie said he had some new shit out.
Bro, this shit fire.
Yeah.
This shit fire.
I just downloaded it. I'm gonna send you the what you call it when we had him on the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
send
send
it
you the
to me
link.
and then send me the link so I could subscribe and look at y'all shit too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. But yeah, man, thanks for coming out, y'all. Y'all come fuck with us next week, 8:15.